Well, I mean, now with another demo that's called Psycho-Sleuth. So the game is only to come out next year, but now they have a demo and it's developed by Fosepu and published by them. But it seems cool. So the settings are kind of weird, for at least the graphic settings. They are kind of weird for me because like, what means this? So yeah, but let's see. So, difficulty, we have story mode, no time limits, a relaxed experience focused on story and character exploration. Detective mode, recommended for most players, balanced pacing with a focus on deducting and investigation. So this is like Phoenix Wright, I think, this one, how you choose. The detective mode is like the Phoenix Wright, I think, kinda like that, because you need to find clues, I think, like that. And story mode is like a visual novel more. Like turn, because it's a no time limit, it's a relaxed experience focused on story and character exploration. I want to see, because I say for most players, I want to see how it is.
ある日、理と呼ばれる宗教が突如として台頭した。その勢力は驚異的な速さで拡大し、熱狂的な信者を次々と引きつけていく。だがそれだけではない。理は人知を超えた技術によって回転子と呼ばれる発電施設を築き上げたのだ。回転子は燃料を一切必要とせず汚染も生み出さない奇跡の装置だった。この不可思議なエネルギーを求め、あまたの都市や国家が次々と理に身を寄せ、その支配下へと飲み込まれていった。やがて理は世界最大の宗教となり、そしてある日、ごく限られた者たちのもとへ招待状が届けられる。大聖堂で行われる選抜への招待である。
Okay.
勝者は神となり、いかなる願いも叶えられるという。
Damn. Can I okay. This city is home to the Logic Church headquarters and its Grand Cathedral, with a population of several million. More than half of its residents are followers of the Logic Church. Well, will you look at that? Even I got an invitation. Seems Logic Church really can't do without me. So this Lyle. Of course, compared to you, other humans are nothing more than walking lumps of flesh. Only speak the truth. What's terrifying is that you generally believe that. And Lena. My sister suffers from a cognitive disorder. Obsessive compulsive disorder. Obsessive compulsive disorder, OCD, can't even read. Common symptoms include this and lashing, constant organizing, is too fast to read. Before learning, compulsive takes only one form. She is incapable of lying. Okay. She can't lie. I didn't think both of you and I will get an invitation. But something about the letters bothers me. You mean the way this old selection works, or that claim about becoming a god? It's one thing for the selection process to be vague, but saying the winner turns into a god and get any wish granted, what's that even supposed to mean? Do you have a wish, Lyle? Like maybe become a filthy rich? Don't be ridiculous, I'm not that broke. My savings could last me a lifetime. Granted, only if my lifetime ended tomorrow. Yeah, that's what most people call dead broke. Anyway, we'll find out soon enough. Candidates for godhood. Please, step inside. And he's smiling, of course. Crazy person. When you see that smile, you know it's crazy. Following the members of the Logic Church, Len and I stepped into the Grand Cathedral. And that moment I had no way of knowing that the winner of selection will truly become a god was beyond doubt. Chapter 1: The Killer is me. Spoiler! Killer is me. Where are we? What happened to the person who brought us in? She vanished the moment we stepped inside and locked the door behind us. This doesn't feel right. Lyle, before we talk to anyone else, we'll better investigate this room. Press WSD to move. Press tab to collect the clues you need. Press Q to reveal the clues you've gathered. Start searching clues. Oh, that's interesting. The light switch in the room, if you turn it off, the entire chamber will be plunged into darkness. Yes. Looks like turning the top switch to the left cranks the sanctifier cremate up to 1500 degrees. But I don't see any machinery here for grinding. A grinder? When a body is burned, most of it's destroyed, only the bones remain. The ice aren't just what's left after burning, they are made by mechanically grinding the shattered bones. Aspects of you, Lyle, you even know the details of how people get turned into ash. I swear every time you compliment me, if it feels like you are actually making fun of me. How could I can only tell the truth. Still, I've heard plenty of people just vanish after joining the Logic Church. Seems this region is hiding even more secrets than we thought. Are you participating in this selection as well? Mind if I ask why you are barefoot on your left foot? He's only using one foot. Like maybe they just don't want to talk to you. If you just tell me your name, I'll leave you alone. My name is Kizun, I'm a member of the Church of Logic and a participant in selection. There we go. Kizuna. Maybe you comprehend all things, the God of Logic bless you. Because choices later are so awful, the unreasonable demands early don't seem so bad in comparison. You are so clever, Lyle. So it's a tab perception. To see where is everything to press, okay. So you can do this. Interesting. That's a number 4 in there. It looks like this device shows how many people are still alive in the room. Why would we even need something like that? Maybe to keep track of how many people are still alive in here? This room is making me feel more and more uneasy. So you press tab, you see everything that you need to interact. That's cool. What's this? There's a level on it, Sanctifier Cremator. As for what's used for, what is it? The description says, used to burn sinners of the Logic Church, require 5 hours to cool down after use. So it's basically a facility for burning people? Looks that way. There's a button here, should we press it and see what's inside? Won't it be dangerous to open it? No, this button just opens the cremator door, the one that starts the fire must be somewhere else. To fully grasp the layout of this room, it's probably best to open it and take a look. Alright then, 1, 2, here we go. She's incapable of flying. Like art style, cool. Look at this. Inside, it's nothing but ash left from burning people. This is horrifying, but something about this sanctified cremate feels off. What do you mean off? I don't know, it just feels like something isn't quite right. Sanctified cremator. So now talk with her. Do you need something? If you want me to sing Lyle's praise, I could rattle off tens of thousands, no, hundreds of thousands of compliments without stopping. I know you can't lie, but that's what makes it so unsettling. Okay, that's weird. So maybe this we talk when we have the everything. What's this? The Sea Angel, portrait rate of unknown desire, look completely different from the spiral-like structure outside. It looked like a small indoor version. The Sea Angels encourage clean, pollution-free energy and technology every nation dreams of unlocking. Hasn't anyone ever tried dismantling one? I've heard they are impossible durable, nearly impossible to take apart, and you can't see what's inside either. And even if you did manage to open one, not only will the Logic Church find out, but it could trigger some kind of unknown biological catastrophe. Rumor has it a small town was completely destroyed after someone tried opening a Sea Angel. You know an awful lot about this, Lyle. Don't tell me you have actually tried opening one yourself. Lyle? Error. This looks like a machine for grinding bones into ash. The display says error. Looks like it's broken and unusable. A clock. Say so 11. Okay. Current time is 11:15. Tablet C. So then it says Q. This is everything that we have. So go down. It has to be near or no, it has to be the okay, middle mouse button. These are all the proofs that we have. The door. The door is firmly locked. It looks like we'll need a key to open it. Because still can interact with her, but it's always say, do you need something? Okay, it's always say think. Welcome, Chaos for Divinity. Who are you? I'm the arbiter and host of this selection. You may call me the Proxy Saint. As you can see, I'm an android being created solely for the purpose of this selection. Why call yourself Proxy Saint? Where's the real leader? To take part in the selection, the former identity was set aside. Until it concludes, I alone will preside. I saw a glance at the mysterious person beside me. Could she be the leader of Church of Logic? No one knows what the leader of Logic actually looks like. Does she look like you? That is classified. I cannot disclose it. Huh. Don't be like that. Just a tiny hint. Just tip of the secret. That's all I'm asking. Improper intent detected. No further answer will be given. My brother not indecent. He's just a little more pervy than the average guy. Lena, calm down. That kind of defense only makes me look worse. Take these electoral scripts within it. You will find all manner of information. I've hidden the contest records within data ships scattered through the cathedral. It's up to you to uncover them. As the overseer of this selection, I'll neither lie nor lend aid to anyone. Please place your trust in my neutrality. Can the victor truly become a god? Yes, without question. That sounds awful. What does become a god even mean? You shall gain the power to bend the world to your will, and any wish you desire shall be granted. No word befits such an existence more than God's. Maybe I should try to look at her words from another angle. The reach of the Logic Church extends across the world. With their backing, most wishes really could be granted. Believe me, there is a way to become a god. It's just that no one has uncovered it yet. Once you grasp it, you'll see that gods have always become among us. If you know the way to godhood, why not try it yourselves? Because it cannot be done. Unless it takes a form humans can comprehend, neither gods nor demons will ever descend. I don't get what you mean. Could you be clearer? If I told you one could become a god without any cost, will you believe it? Humans are beings bound to cause and effect. Only through sacrifice can anything be gained. Only with an offering will the gods descend. A sacrifice? A shield crept over me, and the Proxy Saint's next word confirmed my worst fear. I will now explain the rules of the selection. Of course. The process of selection takes the form of a game called Werewolf. Oh my god, is that Werewolf? Each round, I will select a point, one pursuit as the Werewolf. The Werewolf must kill the time limit while keep the island and avoid being discovered. If the werewolf escapes the species or survives, they shall ascend as a god and have their wish fulfilled. Oh my god. Are you saying the participants in this selection have to kill each other?
ええ
That is correct. This is a game of death. Commit yourselves fully, take life, or struggle to preserve your own.
待て
Wait, Lena, I don't want to part of this.
ほう
Are you certain? I shall repeat the victors, which shall be fulfilled. Whatever you pray for, so long as it can be grasped, the god of logic will grant it. Hearing those words, I faltered. And in that single moment of hesitation, Lena and I lost our final chance to walk away. Oh God, guide us who have gone astray. Reveal to us the first candidate for divinity. Lyle, of course. The role shall appear differently to each of you. Werewolf, claim your prey. Villagers, endure and strive to live. The first round of werewolf begins now. Suddenly chaos struck. The room was swallowed by darkness. Lena, I don't know where the werewolf are hiding. Stay close to me. The instant I spoke, I knew it was a mistake. In total darkness, speaking will only give away my position. Lena, run! Suddenly, something blunt slammed into my head. My vision blurred, and in the darkness, memories of Lena and me began flashing before my eyes like a revolving lantern. It all began with an apple. For as long as I can remember, my sister and I were raised in an orphanage. The orphanage was especially in children with mental or cognitive disorders. Lena was diagnosed with obsessive-compulsive disorder. On the other hand, I was born with a condition called synesthesia. Synesthesia was severe, like an inescapable web of tangled sensations. When I hear the sound, I see colors. When I see colors, I taste flavors. When I taste flavors, I hear sounds. This cycle repeats endlessly, each sense triggering another. To me, an apple is never just an apple. The moment it enters my sight, I hear it, smell it, taste it. The chaos of overlapping sense batters my... I can't even read. Lyle, this is for you. Seeing my bedridden from this collision later went with those dual in my sense. I could fire just barely, but despite it lasts. When the orphan shut down, Lee and I were left for nothing. Our life. I can't even read. They need to put the text to be not so fast. Let the player press. Lena collapsed to the ground, groaning. Even though I gave her whatever food I could, she was still too young. Please. I closed my eyes and prayed with everything I had. Anyone, please save Lena. But what appeared before us was neither God. What saved us was an apple. It materialized out of thin air, landing. Whoa, an apple. Lena grabbed it, took a which bit, regained her strength. But the effect didn't last. I have to be fast. Strange, I ate the apple, so I am still so hungry. She collapsed again. I shut my eyes once more, unimagined. I saw another apple appear in my hands. I see. You can create. My senses were far sharper than those ordinary people. This intense gave me understanding beyond ordinary people. Because I could grasp rapidly this directed things I might become, and for some reason those illusions could be seen by others. It was only later that I understood. Those who project their abnormal cognition disorders onto a pathologic word fabrication. It's so fast I can't even read a lot of them. Okay. He didn't knew already. He didn't knew what was true or false. Damn. Okay. Basically, we can create things from thin air, but we at certain time we created so many shit. But those people that will be tricked because we will sell jewels, they will disappear from the people. So basically, we didn't knew how to distinguish from true thing that you can buy it or something he created. So he thought he didn't know if he was eating an apple, if a car that was coming against him was thrown out. So the sister saved him. Like, okay, that's true. It wasn't created by you. And I am eating an apple. That car is true. It's not created by yourself. Save yourself. So it's all thanks to our sister. When I opened my eyes, I knew right away that something was wrong. Leona! Start searching for clues. What's that? Could this be? If I look around, I realize I was the only one left in the room. Someone has been slain by the werewolf. Gather the clues and uncover the werewolf true identity. Okay, from the side it was Kizuna that had this. The mask Kizuna had been wearing is smeared with blood. Hair that is from our sister. This hair, it's Leona's. Answer me, are those bones on the floor my sister's? Gather the clues, piece the truth together yourself. I say answer me. Gather the clues or piece the truth together yourself. Looks like I'll have to uncover the truth on my own. Free. That's only 3 alive. This screen shows number 3. It's different from what it displayed when I first entered the room. It's close. A chill of dread runs through me. Do I really want to open this? I can't shake the feeling I'll see something I was never meant to comprehend. But if I find Leona, this is the only way. Drowning in a deep breath, I pull open the door of Sanctified Cremator. That she might find a future that didn't revolve around me. Oh, let's see if there's something. There it is. It's like, okay. The human bones were arranged in shape of only the right half of the body. Why are the bones inside arranged exactly like the pattern on the floor? I don't want to believe, but could it be? Everyone else is dead except me? No, it says free. So it can't be only us. The rotary switch only turns to the off position on the right, so how we are supposed to ignite Sanctified Cremator? The door cannot be open. The clock that passes time. The current time 5:15, so we were sleeping a lot. 6 hours have passed since I lost conscious. Can't go more for there. Can only talk with her. You already did that. You already did that, so we can only talk with her. So kill. So what we have? Unopenable door. This was before. Rotary switch. A clock. That was 11:15. The cremator. Life detector. Bone ash grinder. The bones. Then was free. Okay. As this is the first round, I shall provide you without cost a data sheet containing vital information. State your name. I'm Kizuna. This test you just completed. Do you know what's wrong with you? I don't. Then tell me, what am I holding? A pen. Then? Do you even know where you are bleeding from? I don't know. It just hurts so much. Even if I jam this pen into your left eye, you'll probably react the same way. What are you talking about? Wait, where did that pen just go? You suffer from hemispatial neglect, a disorder that distorts your perception. You can still see your left side, and your left hand and foot move just fine, but none of it registers in your mind. To put this simple, to you, the left side of the world doesn't exist. Okay? So that is on the cremator. Maybe it's Kizuna? I don't get what you're saying. If I place the pen on the left side, you'll think it doesn't exist. You can't even recognize your own condition. To you, the left side of the world simply doesn't exist. Your pathosync is called sinister neglect. Every tie to left side forcibly erase it from your perception. Interesting. Kizuna's past. At last the protagonist makes his entrance. Who are you? Don't tell me you never heard of the world famous detective? How ignorant. The name is Hyper, there is no mystery I can't unravel. To avoid disturbing the crime scene, I've appeared through a holographic projection from outside the room. The clues you just gathered. Proxy Saint relayed them to me. Just by hearing them? Ever heard of Rocking Chair Detective? With my skill, all I need is the narrative to crack the case. So let's cut to the chase. You are the murderous werewolf. The situation has at last grown intense. Allow me to prepare a fitting stage for your battle. Damn. Here we go. What's this? You should know this well. Your pathosync world fabrication. Fascinating. Even I, outside the room, have been pulled in. The reach of this pathosync. It's far beyond anything I could manage. It tackles your entire virtual world, dragging everyone into it. Have you heard of a battle waged in words? Your debate will take shape as tangible yappers. The loser will be compelled, forced to confess the hidden truth in their hearts. I see. If my opponent is the werewolf, then by winning the debate, they will inevitably admit it. Here we go, the battle. The clues you can use in this battle. Yeah, the clues that we gather, okay. You can scroll through the clues using the mouse wheel. One of the enemy's statement is wrong. Use the clues you hold to expose the lie, okay. Each enemy statement has a time limit. Make your choice before timer runs out. Oh my god. Time limit, it's one thing that I hate, but okay. If there are no clues that can refute the current statement, press skip. Or the W key, okay? W, that's gonna be important. If you have a clue that contradicts the statement, select it with the mouse wheel and press objection or dash button. Press Q to view clue details. The timer will pause, giving you extra time to think. Okay, that's good. There's nothing to debate about this murder. Q. There is nothing to debate about this murder. It kept turning all the way left to the left, activates the first, turning all the way to shut it down. But we have the air. That's our sister. Why would we us killing? So this is all to see. It's so fast. This room is completely locked. Skip. Objection. We wasn't in time. Damn. That makes you only possible suspect. Oh, sorry. My bad. There is nothing about to debate about this murder. I need to select what I want. It was wrong, damn it. I am trying to get used. Oh my god. I think I need to present. Wasn't or was it in time? Yeah, was it in time? He's so fast the time. The life detector is showing 3. That means that there are 3 people still alive in this room. The time is so fast that you need to like, I understand that's why you can put on story mode, but this detective mode is the best because you feel the intensity, but I think the time is super fast and you need to get used to how it works. That's why it's getting me some problems. Huh? Impossible. Isn't just you and the proxy saint in there? Could it be a malfunction? Maybe it even counted the deaths? I don't think so. I remember the number we saw before entering. It was 4. Which means there were originally 4 people here. After 1 died, the number dropped to 3. Ooh. 4 minus 1 is 3. Ha, not bad. You can do math. Did I just get complimented for basic subtraction? But I've got proof the life detector is actually malfunction. Oh shit. How? Kizuna's bloodstained mask, bonus inside cremator. Before wasn't. There's a whole corpse lying right off you. There's a whole corpse lying right in front of you. Because that is thing. We know this because she. What is this one? This is gonna be hard because unable to perceive the left side. This is the bones inside. Damn. I don't know what to say in there. I'm gonna let it pass. You don't lose a lot of health, so. On another side, on one other side, that's the Kizunas. No time, damn it. If both Lena and Kizuna were truly burned to death. Fuck! It's down, I need to rotate. That the life that show all should be still alive. But the was wrong. Fuck! There's a whole corpse lying right in front of you. No, because we know there is one on the cremator. We know there is one in there that's in front of us and one on the cremator. The body isn't all. I don't know why, but these bones are arranged to form only the right side of the body. Hehe, this is why I say ordinary people like a great detective are hopeless foolish. You realize you are just insult everyone, right? Whether it's the bones in front of you or the ones in Sanctified Cremated, they are both the right half of a body. Those that there were 2 victims? That's just how they have been arranged, true? Because you can flip them. These remains are complete. The right hand and foot are nothing more than shapes pieced together from fragments. You can't tell left from right with scraps like this. Judging by the total amount, it's no more than enough for a single person. There may be some of the bones were reduced to ash. No, because you can't, because of this. No, the bone ash grind was broken. In this room, there is no way the bones could have been turned into ash.
だから
Which makes the answer obvious. Only one person died here. The life detect wasn't malfunctioning. But the problem is, I think the issue is like you need to see the 3 questions that he says. Questions are the statements, and then you need to figure out what is the correct one. It's like Phoenix Wright, but in your loose self.
Oh!
Your conclusion match mine. I thought the same. Are you actually a famous detective? Then here's the real question. Why are you the only one left in the room? I was unconscious for 6 whole hours. Maybe someone came and went during that time. No. Since you and Lena entered, no one else has come in or out. So this place is perfect locker room? Then there is one other possibility. Prosecutor Saint did something. No, I did nothing. Sure. I believe you. Look at her face. Look at her face. And in here, see this face too? You blew her a little too fast, don't you think? She's an android. How could she possibly lie? Oh, an android. As expected of a brilliant detective, your conclusion is precise and unerring. Didn't you little just tell the biggest lie possible? For those 6 hours, I simply stood here and did nothing. Trusting my neutrality, I'm not the killer. Which means the killer can only be you, Lyle. I'm not the killer. That's what every killer says. The moment the lights went out, I was struck. A knockout called by a blunt object. At last you have slipped up, killer. Where in this room will the blunt object come from? You're right, there isn't a blunt object in this room. If one had been used, it would have left bloodstains or impact marks. But there is nothing like that here. No, a blunt object can be created. If this bloodstain mask is combined with something, it can serve as a blunt weapon. What could the Logic Church mask be combined with to turn into a blunt weapon? Hair? No. That will be super. Hair doesn't hurt you. Ash bones and bone fragments too, or the clock too. But the problem is when it started, there was no bones and ash and fragments, so it could only be a clock. No!
違う
That can be think again. So to ash, there was using ash. I know there was ash, but ash earth? I don't think, because it's powder. So how it can hurt? So okay. Okay. Feel dump. Feel that and poop. Okay, my bad. I was thinking other way. Once it's packed tight, it becomes a blunt weapon. After knocking me out, the ash could simply be tossed back into sanctified cremator. True. So the bloodstains on it aren't the victim, they are yours? Exactly, think about it. If the victim was burned to death, how could there be any bloodstains left behind? If the mask that knocked you out belonged to Kizuna, then doesn't that make her the prime suspect? That's what I suspect too. Looking back, the moment the lights went out, the one closest to the main switch was Kizuna. True, the lights is in there. Then where is Kizuna now? Assuming your reasoning holds, you were unconscious and unable to move for 6 hours. That leaves only Kizuna and Lena be able to act. So tell me, who was killed, and how did the killer vanish into thin air? Let's go over the situation again. When we first entered the room, the light had showed before. The people in the room at that time were Lyle, Elena, Kizuna, and the android Proxy Saint. 6 hours later, the only people left in the room were Lyle and Proxy Saint. However, the life detectors still show 3. There is only one possible explanation. Why is the life detector reading 3 right now? It can't be this. There is someone still alive hiding. It has to be. Someone is hiding. After you realize that deduction was hiding a terrifying truth. If Kizuna really is the culprit and has gone into hiding, then the one who died must be... Oh shit. I know. The one who died without a doubt was my sister Lena. The moment I grasped that truth, my heart felt as if it had been wrenched tight. But was it reality or just my imagination? I don't know. Then where exactly is the culprit
Oreo.
hiding? Then where exactly is the culprit hiding? I kept wondering, why did the culprit choose fire as the method of killing? But if they wanted to frame me, they wouldn't chosen a far more direct way. Which means the culprit had a reason. They had to kill with fire. What are you getting at? It's precisely because they use fire that we can't find where they are hiding. From that angle, there is only one place the culprit could be hiding. Point out where the culprit is hiding. Couldn't be there. Huh. Okay, can we see where? In there? No, that would be stupid. No, it can't be there. They can't fit in there, sorry, but they can't. It can be behind. No, damn it. So it has to be near. They burn it and then they hide. The culprit is inside the sanctified cremator. Good lord, such a ridiculous reduction is making me, a brilliant detective, feel faint. Because they burn and then they hide. Oh shit. So we have unopenable door, Hutari switch, burns on the floor, 6 hours on conscience. That sanctified cremator reduces people to nothing but bones. That's an okay hole. No, it's not about this. Turning it all the way to left activates furnace, turning it all the way right shuts down the furnace. They could have time to run because you don't know how fast it closes. That's if a cremator reduces people to nothing but bones. I think it's this, the time. No? It's not. I thought it could be past 6 hours, yeah, time. It burns at searing. Yes, we know about that. So, skip. At that temperature, no one could possibly hide inside and leave. Now it's the hours. Oh! My bad in there. If the kill had gone in, they will be dead too. No, it's the hours now. Now it's the hours. Because time passed a lot of time. So he could refresh and like that he could hide. How could anyone possibly hide inside sanctuary cremator? The culprit wants us to think that. It's been 6 hours since I was knocked out. The cremate has long since cooled. Sometimes I'm pressing WS because I think those are to go up, down. I have to put my mind at this. W and S is skip or objection, and the middle mouse button is go up and down. This is the only place in this room where someone could be hiding. True. I saw a step towards sacrifice cremator. Inside lay heaps of bones from some unknown victim, but that was a dull truth. Inside lay heaps of bones from some unknown victim, but that was a dull truth. Something else seemed to be hidden within. My heart pounded faster and faster. What if Kizuna really is the culprit? What then? Proxy said, may I ask something? What is it? If someone isn't identified as a werewolf, can they still commit murder? They can, true, because we know, like other games that use this style of game, this style of werewolf that you can kill. But even if they kill, they gain nothing, and they will never be the final victor. And if a willful, meaningless kill interrupts the selection, I will execute the murder on the spot. That doesn't matter. Hey, don't tell me you are planning to kill the culprit. If Kizuna really is the one who killed Leona, then as her brother, I have to avenge her. There are now only 3 of us left in this room. Since I didn't kill, the culprit must be the remaining one. We have a weapon, a sun harness pressed against my palm, a knife. The Passotek wall fabrication as my will, and a knife took shape in my hand. But the knife wasn't real, it was only in my imagination. Could even my desire to avenge my sister be nothing more than an illusion? If I truly wished for revenge, perhaps I should simply turn the sanctified cremator switch and burn the one inside alive. So, what should I do? See the culprit first, because I think it's our sister, is what I'm thinking. See the culprit first, then leave just with my own hands. At very least, I'll handle this myself. Without my sister as my anchor, unable to tell reality from delusion, I'll soon lose myself, drowning in a sea of illusions. So to be safe, I mustn't rely on the knife. I must end the culprit alive with my own hands. When I first saw the cremator, something felt off. Looking closely now, it's too shallow. As I expect, the iron plate at the bottom lifts out. There's a place underneath. How I deal with the one who burned my sister to death, I'll decide once I finally see them. And there we go. The one inside sanctified cremator wasn't Kizuna. I knew it. It was easy to understand. Could this be another illusion I created? Lyle? The moment I heard Lena's voice from within my arms, I knew without doubt the one before me truly was my sister. Thank God you are alive. Lena, you didn't die. Through her words, I understood a single truth. I truly carried a heart to grieve if my sister were to die, and these tears falling now were no lie. But now the android needs to kill her. Lyle, are you alright? Why do you look so sad? I thought you were already. Oh, if she was the werewolf. Lyle, don't cry. I'm still alive. There's no need to cry. Lena gently pat my back, the warmth of her hand slowly calmed me down. Sorry to intrude on your touchy reunion, but now the conclusion should be obvious. The one who died was Kizuna, and Lena is the werewolf who killed it. There's no way Lena could have killed anyone. Huh? At that moment I saw it. The knife in Lena's hand, its blade drenched in blood. There is something right on the inner wall at the bottom of the cremator. What does it say? Following Lena's gaze, I looked close at the right inside the cremator. I'm the culprit. Last words. This is my handwriting? Huh? Did I write this? Because of her obsessive compulsive desire, Lena is incapable of lying. Lena, answer me. Are you the werewolf? What happened to you during those 6 hours? I can't remember. Lena clutched her head in agony. After entering the room, I don't know why, but I can't remember anything. There was blood on the back of her head, just like mine. She was probably struck with a blunt object and knocked it out, then thrown into sanctified cremator. The memory loss was like a side effect of their trauma. Hey, proxy saint, what happens if someone actually gets tagged as the werewolf? I shall enact the purification of the werewolf with the believers at my side. What does purification mean? I shall grant the werewolf wish and end their life in the manner of most benefit their pathos. And if is it actually the werewolf? It makes no difference. Once the majority declares one as the werewolf, I shall carry out their purification, and at that moment the true werewolf shall claim victory. Those falsely accused shall become nourishment for the victor. So, if Lena is branded the culprit, then I shall offer Lena as a sacrifice to the god logic. This rule is a mad game, but if there is no escape, then I cannot lose. Lena isn't the culprit. That's exactly what everyone says when their loved one is accused. Here we go again. Okay, we have clock, bloodstained knife, bone ash grind, and Kizuna's past. The victim was burned alive. The victim was burned alive. The burn it is also at work. The bloodstained knife. The victim was burned alive. She could be dead. Because she could be dead already because of knife. It has the blood. Neither Lena nor I have knife wounds. If the victim was really burned to death, then how do you explain the blood on the knife? That's true, if someone is burned first and stabbed afterward, there wouldn't be any blood on the blades. And the blood on that knife is a small amount, which means the victim was stabbed to death before being burned. So you're saying Lena stabbed Kizuna to death, then tossed her body into sanctified cremator? I told you, Lena is not culprit. She can't lie. And don't forget the mess she left in blood. She wrote, "I'm the culprit." Is that blood? That doesn't mean blood, that seems like right with something. Don't forget your own deduction. There are 3 people alive in this room. Excluding the proxy saint, if you're not the culprit, then the only one left is Lena. Am I the werewolf? Lena, don't say anything yet. Because Lena cannot lie, if all the evidence points to her, she will admit it outright, even without a debate battle. So it's said, Lena is the werewolf? Then prepare to commence purification. Wait, just give me a little more time. Stop struggling, there's no other possibility. Or are you trying to claim there is some third culprit besides you two? A third person? At that moment, Hyper's words spark a revelation. We'll be being wrong from very beginning. Proxy said, was easy. How does life detect determine how many people are alive in the room? It measures heartbeats and breathing to make it count. Then, will an android like you be counted?
Yeah.
No, as I stated from the beginning, I am an android, not a living being. Wait, if that's true, then we entered the room, the life that showed number 4. I always thought it meant me, Lena, Kizuna, and Proxy Saint. 4 people, but that wasn't the case. Since Proxy Saint doesn't count, then someone is hiding. When Lena and I entered the room besides Kizuna, there was an unidentified X hiding inside. That's nothing but a delusion you invented to clear your sister name. This X is real, otherwise life detector reading makes no sense. If your theory is correct, then tell me, where exactly was this X hiding at the start? Okay, where could it be hiding? Let me only see what you can interact. You can only interact with this. In here. And the door. The door is closed, can't be, so it has to be in here. No! So it has to be in here. So it wasn't his sister that wrote. It was the other. That one of here X was already hiding in Sanctified Cremator before Lena and I even entered the room. Even if there was someone we'll never see hiding here, so what? That means Lena isn't the only suspect anymore. The victim could be X or Kizuna, and the one left standing could just as well be the killer. That doesn't change the fact that Lena is still the prime suspect. No, we already deduced that the victim was stabbed to death first, then burned in the Sanctified Cremator, which means I have evidence proving Lena isn't the murderer. Then show me the evidence. Prove that Lena isn't the culprit. Think back carefully. The moment Lena was lying inside the cremator. Okay. Select the clue that clears Lena using the knife. Oh, I already have tools. Select the clue that clears Lena using the knife. It's not that. Select the clue that clears Lena of using the knife. Huh, how I know that? Can I move? No. Only on ask. No, only to see if I could save. How? How I know this? Select the clue that clears Lena of using the knife. She was unconscious?
これが正解だ。
If they are killed with knife, her clothes will be soaked in blood. No way they will be this clean. True, like stabbing will get blood, but at the same time she's there unconscious. So maybe. So you're saying Kizuna or this ex killed the victim and framed Liana? Exactly. Then how do you explain the blood writer message inside Sanctified Cremator? Wasn't it right by Liana herself, the one who cannot lie? And there's something else that bothers me. If the victim was already killed with a knife, why burn the body afterward? To use the fire as a cover to hide the space beneath the cremator and frame me as a murder. Beyond that, there has to be a deeper motive. Like you said, the killer had a specific reason to burn with fire. How did the killer use the sanctified cremator to cover up the bloods? Holy shit, man, calm the fuck down. How did the killer use sanctified cremator to cover up the blood evidence? Hide a clean set of clothes in the cremated lower chamber, then change after the murder. Commit the murder while wearing the victim clothes. Then burn the blood stage outfit. Oh my god, use the cremator fire to dry the blood on their own clothes? No, these will burn the clothes. Sorry, but these will burn. Right? No, but yes, because it's hidden below, so it will dry too. But he could put some clothes in there, but one question is, there is space to switch? Commit murder while wearing victim clothes, then burn the blood-stained outfit in the cremator. How did the killer use sanctified cremator to cover up the blood evidence? Maybe it's not too dry.
違う。
That can be thinking again. No, damn it.
違う。
Okay. So he's commit to murder while wearing victim clothes, then burn the bloodstained outfit in the cremator. Okay. Damn, this is harder. If the killer wore the victim's clothes during the murder, then strip them off and toss them into sanctified cremator along with the body, every trace will be erased. As aspect of a detective, you figure that out quickly. Not to brag, but I spent all day thinking about how to take a girl's clothes off without leaving any evidence. That's really nothing to brag about. We still don't know who the victim actually is. It could be the ex or it could be Kizuna. But whoever the victim is, Lena remains the prime suspect. If she were really the killer, then why would she keep the bloody knife in her hand and leave a blood-written note? She could have just written nothing at all and tossed the knife into the cremator too. Wouldn't that have been smarter? Maybe that was the point, to deliberate mislead us to thinking she wasn't the culprit.
戦闘開始
Okay.
そしてお前と
Other than you and Liana, there was no one else in the room. Other than you and Liana, there was no one, so it has to be the life detector 3.
ダウトだ。
Cause, come on, there is someone in there.
違う。
No. Why are you only realizing this now? We got something crucially wrong. From both the total amount of bones or life detector reading, there is only one victim. If the proxy saint doesn't count as a person, then the current number of odd light makes no sense. The detector shows 3, but aside from Lila and me, there is no 4th person here. Someone else is hiding. I suppose there is nowhere left in this room to hide. No, some things have changed compared to before we entered. What things? The reason we didn't notice anything strange is because we subconsciously assumed that this world is exactly as it should be. But my senses are sharper than most. Deep down, I knew something was off. Proxy said, I have a question. Do all the parcels in this selection share a common trait? Yes, they all suffer from some form of mental disorder or cognitive impairment, and those abnormalities can affect others.
つまり
So, that means the participants in this death game are all pathosync users? Correct. I finally understand. Think about it. Ever since I came to, we have been trapped inside some pathosync. Someone's pathosync. Our perception right now isn't normal. Then what exactly has changed? Select the objects that have changed compared to before we entered the room. That changed. Okay, that changed. So this? this. Still close. Huh. Oh, there is something now in there that can we do. I don't know if this changed. No, because I didn't pay attention to that. Oh, I need to select again. Okay. We can always select these, and these. Can be this. There we go. Aren't these objects just how they are supposed to be? That's the most terrifying thing about Pato 5 users, because they always live with distorted perception. They believe the world has always been that way, just like I can create illusions nearly indistinguishable from reality. A Pato 5 user can drag everyone around them into that warped perception, trapping others in their twisted version of the world. And the worst part, the people under that influence don't even realize their own logic has already been corrupted. Then tell me, what exactly is wrong with these objects? What's missing from these objects? Huh? What's missing? Cause if I look like this, it's if missing the left. But if I change it, so it has to be left because of Kizuna. Anything that can be defined as left is being erased from our possession, because Kizuna, her disorder is that she can't sense that there is left. Like she was stabbed on the left arm and she couldn't sense pain in there. She didn't know she was bleeding. Okay, is what it is. So in here I look at this and I see it's missing the left. The other I couldn't see what was missing. That's why I left half of the clock, the switch and life detector are gone. Oop, whose Pato 5 are we under? Oh, Kizuna. Kizuna. That's easy. Do you have any evidence to back up this story? Which clue proves that Pato 5 is so that can erase left side? Kizuna's past. One last question. The moment Hyper asked, I began to reconstruct in my mind how the culprit committed the crime after I entered the room. Where is Kizuna hiding? Why can't we see her? Wow, this is cool. Look at this. There is one place Kizuna could be hiding. And that's to my left. Wow, this is cool. Animated. The one who died was X. And Kizuna, you are the one who killed her. You are the real werewolf. That was cool, that in animation. That was very cool. Like, nowadays visual novels, some visual novels, not all, because not everyone can do this, are going like certain cutscenes going animated, and that's always an amazing thing to do. You are the real werewolf. And she's crazy. Comprehension. Comprehension. She's crazy. Ick! She's terrifying. Aren't you supposed to be the great detective seeing it all? Oh god of logic, grant me courage, let me awaken these heretics from their foolishness. Oh shit, what do I have to do now? Okay, we have an open door, bones on the floor, suspect Lena air, Kizuna's past. My Pato 5 also affect the people. My Pato 5 does affect the people around me. Huh? Okay, we know that. To a physical part, she seems unable to perceive the left side of the world. Skip. But having the Pato 5 on the guide doesn't make me the killer. Huh. But having a pot of 6 sinister guy doesn't make the killer. We have the bones that missing the left side, but the problem is that goods only right half is present, so it has to be this. It wasn't. You don't have a single shred of proof that I tampered with the scene. Yeah, it has to be, so now it's the bones. It wasn't the other, but it's the bones. Because she tampered, because she did this. Where is the bones in front of me or the ones inside Sanctified Cremate? They are arranged on the right side only, because again, she doesn't have the perception of the left. I think the other could work too, but I understand why they put this because of the bones too. At first I thought you were trying to trick us into believing 2 people die, but that's not it. Because you lacked the very concept of the left side, this was the only way you could arrange them. Maybe Lena only did that to frame me. She's got a point. If you are not the killer, then why use your pathosync to mess with us? Sometimes I just can't control it. Don't you ever lose control too? Then why were you always lurking around me, and just now, when you raised that knife, were you really trying to kill me? I wasn't hiding, I've been right beside you this whole time, you just never noticed. As for the knife, I only raised it because you kept calling me the killer, I just want to scare you. You, a damn liar. Before you call me a liar, maybe ask yourself why you keep ignoring the truth. Your sister wrote I'm the culprit with her own hand. Why do you keep pretending that cool doesn't exist? I believe in Lena. Even if she were named the werewolf, she'll never kill anyone. The killer knocked me out too. I was unconscious for 6 hours. Testimony. I didn't do anything. I didn't see anything. In fact, there's evidence that proves Kizuna isn't the killer. Which piece of evidence proves Kizuna couldn't have killed anyone? Which piece of evidence proves Kizuna couldn't have killed anyone? Which piece? Couldn't? The Kizuna Bloodstain mask? No. Damn. So we have the Hutari switch, this, or the Bloodstain. Couldn't be the knife. The Sanctuary Cremate Hutari switch only activates when you turn to the left. For Kizuna, who lacks any concept of the left, damn it, of course. The cremator could never be turned on. She couldn't have burned the body at all. I'm back into a corner. Maybe I need to think in reverse. Under what circumstance will Lena, someone little capable of lying, kill and leave a mess right in blood? Only if she truly believes she was the killer. As it will confirm that Lena is the killer? There commences purification. Wait, I finally uncovered the whole truth. Great, I knew it. You really are a great detective. You figured out the trick too, right? Nope. I just thought that line should be delivered by the real detective. Go on, reveal the shocking truth you have uncovered. I mean, I already knew it, but sure, let's hear your version. This guy is definitely not a real detective. Even if Kizuna could not activate Sanctify Cremate, it doesn't matter. Think about it, what actually killed X? I already know the truth, but I'm still missing one last step. This is a gamble. For my sister's sake, I have to do it. X didn't die in the fire, he was killed with a knife. The killer and the one who activated Cremate don't have to be the same person. Who activated the Sacrifice Cremator? Who the fuck is Lyle? Ah, us. So it could be us, I forgot that we are Lyle. So, who activated the Cremator? Lena. That's easy. Kizuna killed the victim, but put the body in Sacrifice Cremator, then ordered Lena to turn it on for her. That's ridiculous. Lena had no reason to help Kizuna at all. No, she had a reason. There is only one scenario where Lena will ever help the killer. If she didn't follow Kizuna's order, my life will be in danger. You mean Kizuna used you as a hostage while you were unconscious? Exactly. And that message written in blood, she must have been forced to write it by the killer. How she wrote it isn't the point. If Lena can't lie, doesn't that mean she believes she was the killer? Being unable to lie doesn't make everything she says true. As long as in her own mind it isn't a lie, she can't say without hesitation. The real reason the killer burned the body after stabbing was to mislead Lena. What seemed like a simple murder case was later with double, triple, no, countless misdirections. Whoever devised such a scheme is truly terrifying. When Lena activated the cremator, she had no idea the person inside was already dead. The body was close to fragments of bone, leaving us unable to identify who X really was, or how he was stabbed to death. But if the fatal wound was on his back, hidden from sight, it would have looked like he was merely unconscious inside the sanctified cremator. And so Lena, mistakenly believing X was still alive, was coerced by Kizuno into activating the sanctified cremator. Let's piece together the entire sequence of the crime. Oh my god, case summary. Please drag the card from lower left into the slot, following the actual order of the incident. When you hover over a slot, a relevant hint will appear. Why the line of to obey Kizuna? Okay. Complete the range before times run out. Be careful. Placing a card incorrect will reduce your remaining time. Oh! Oh my god, it's gonna be hard. Now I understand why they story mode. It's only about you have all the time. Why did Lena have to obey Kizuna? Where were the blood stain? Oh my god, clothes placed to erase the evidence. The corpse also clothes were show it sanctified, so I need to press like this. Can I take this out? No. Oh, but there is more to. How I go to the left? Oh, I need to do this. But how I can see this? Oh. Doesn't appear. Once everything was set, what preparations did Kuzuna make? And this who activated the afflicted power. Once everything was set, how it's this? No, once everything was set, what preparation did Kuzuna make? Truth reconstructed. That wasn't appearing what was saying there. Let's reconstruct the entire murder. Pow! This is cool, like a manga. After turning off the lights, Kizuna knocked me out with a blunt object. Made the hostage. She held me hostage while unconscious, forcing Lena to close her eyes and follow her commands. This cool, like oh, kill. She moved X from his hiding spot into purification furnace to upper level, dressed in his clothes and stabbed him from behind. The clothes in there. She removed the bloody clothes and hid them under X corpse. Say to burn. Oh, burn it. Ah! She ordered Lena to open her eyes and activate the furnace, making Lena believe she had killed X. Right? After the first call, she forced Lena to write the bloody message inside the lower chamber. She knocked Lena unconscious and concealed her in the first lower level. After he arranged the bone fragments, blood, knife and mask, she activated her Pato Sync to affect the entire room. And then used her skill that, and we couldn't see the left. That's cool. I like that. I gonna have to say it. I like that.
なるほど
I see now. If that's how it went, then yes, Kizuna could be very well the culprit. Oh, she's going crazy again. So you'll spin analyze as long as it protects your sister? Your to ask a gaping hole. Lena Memory's loss was just an accident. Without it, the moment she woke up, she would have spilled everything. If I really were the killer, I would have silenced her too. I wouldn't have let her chance to talk. All it takes is making a promise with Lena. From the way the killer acted, it obvious they knew about Lena's obsessive-compulsive disorder. So if they had made her a promise not to say a word, then when she woke up, that promise itself would have kept her from revealing the truth. If she spoke the truth, it would mean breaking her promise, and that would be a lie. There you go. Pato-sync users are aberrations. They can distort the perception of others, but at the same time, they are bound by the very rules of their own afflictions, and that is the weakness we can exploit to turn the tables. Even if I take a huge step back and accept your whole analysis, Lena's species still isn't clear. She could have followed every step you describe and carry out the crime herself.
違う
No, you are the killer. Where's the proof? Show me the evidence that I'm the killer. Oh my god, just accept. Why didn't you deactivate your Pato-sync? Because of your Pato-sync, we can't perceive anything tied to the concept of your left side, which means, for all we know, the evidence that convicts you could be hidden on your left hand or your left leg. Stop talking nonsense. Then let's reveal the truth. Taking the photos. I pull out my phone and snap a photo of Kizuna's hand and the one of her foot. If I take a close-up that doesn't reveal left or right, her Pato-sync should distort it. Let me see. Oh my god, this is... the blood.
Huh?
What do you see? Lena, you are the one who can't lie. Deliver the final blow to the killer. The photo shows hands and feet smeared with ash and blood. I'm not the killer. Lena is the one lying. I have obsessive-compulsive disorder. I really cannot lie. She's crying from the right, not crying from the left. That's cool too. Is there really something on my left hand and left foot? No, in the end, my left hand and left foot. Where are they? People with hemispatial neglect cannot perceive the left side of the world, but their left limbs still function normally. Kizuna raised her left hand in front of her face, but no matter how wide she opened her eyes, she couldn't recognize it. And under the influence of her Pato-sync, all we could see was a spotless, graceful left hand. Answer me, if you're not the killer, then why are your hands stained with blood? Oh shit. Again? Okay. So we have vulnerable door, I don't know why. Last words, Kizuna to smart, Kizuna pass. I didn't kill anyone. Who covered? I'm the killer. Yeah, she put... It has to, I didn't kill anyone. I think this is one. No, it's not skip. Yeah, the blood and ash on my hands and feet. Seems to see left side. I got them on me when I got too close to the sanctified cremator. Now it's the first one. It was just now while you were all unconscious. Nah. Please, you have to believe me, I'm not the werewolf. I didn't kill anyone. Because she put this. No! It isn't! What? Yeah, the blood and ash on my hand feet. Tan said, I was also knocked unconscious by the murder and was unconscious for 6 hours. I didn't know nothing. Eclipse it because it is touched pair. She seems unable to perceive the left side. Yeah, the blood and ash on my hands and feet. I was also knocked out. It's not. Oh! I went to the door again. I forgot that I need to go down. I got them on me when I got too close to Sanctifier Cremator. Worst copy itself I could have killed. Based on one right, it was right by Lena before death. I don't know, this is gonna be hard. Because or it's about this or this. I got them on me when I got too close to Sanctify Cremator. It was just now while you were unconscious. But you say that it's this one. Okay, how she can say that when she said that she was unconscious? Easy to find out. There is only one answer. You are the werewolf and the one who killed X. I guess this is the end. Have you confirmed that Kizuna is a werewolf? Yes. It seems the truth has finally come to light. You're right. Though Kizuna should have felt regret, for some reason she smiled with pride. I'm the murderer, I was the werewolf in the first round.
Oh.
After a long round of debate, this phase of selection is finally over. Unfortunately, Kizuna is not the final victor. Before the purification begins, I have one last question for you, Kizuna.
もしもあなたが神になれたなら、どんな願いを叶えたいですか?
What wish you will seek to fulfill if you became a god?
私はすべてを理教の教師に捧げます。
I'll dedicate everything to the leader of Logic Church.
私を救ってくれたのは教師なのです。
They were the one who saved
生き
me.
る意味を与えてくれたのも教師なのです。
They gave me a complete
教師
life.
のためなら私は何にでもなれる。どんなことだってやってみせます。
For the leader, I'm willing to become anything. I'm willing to do
教師
anything.
が望む世界こそ私の理想なのです。
Interesting. The world our leader desires is the world I
理
dream
教へ
of.
の献身、感謝します。
Thank you for your devotion to the Logic
理の
Church.
神のご加護があらんことを。
May the God of Logic
あな
bless
た
you.
の命をもってこの選抜の幕を開けましょ
Your life shall mark the opening of this
う。どれほ
selection.
どの犠牲があろうと、いかに多くの命が絶たれようとも構わぬ。
No matter the sacrifice, no matter how many lives are lost, it will all be
我
worth
らは
it.
必ず全能の神をこの地に降臨させるのです。
We will bring forth the Almighty. I now proclaim the beginning of the sacred purification ritual.
処刑開始。
Damn! Jesus! Okay. Oh my god.
やっともう半分の世界が見えた。
Cutting in half. God damn. Lyle, let her clutch my shirt tightly, eyes wide with fear at the gruesome sight. If they decide I'm the werewolf, will I suffer the same cruel fate? Of course. Oh, he's inside now. When did you sneak in here, you phony detective? Hyper. Yikes, what a divine ritual. I nearly pissed myself. Looks like the Church of Comprehension is that serious about this selection. They really do intend to create a god.
おいおい。
Do you think that's even possible?
ああ。
That's for the Logic Church to worry about. Me? I'm great detective, I only care about the truth. Alright, the reason I came in here, I need something from you.
あ
What is it? The photos on your phone. Too bad, I already deleted them.
Oh,
Oh, what? Got something to say? Just that a thought crossed my mind. Wouldn't it make more sense for someone like Kizuna, who can't even perceive the left side of the world, not use her left hand when committing the crime? He's thinking.
お前
What that are you getting at? It's true Kizuna might have gotten blood and ash on herself in the struggle, but it's just as possible that as we saw, there was nothing at all on her left hand or foot. That's impossible. You heard what Lena said, she saw in the photo.
お前
To save yourself, you could have used your Patosync world fabrication to fabricate the fake photo. That's a possibility too, isn't it? That's a possibility too, isn't it? And to make it even more convincing, you had Lena, the one who can't lie, describe what was on it. I saw Lena in toward my ear, as if not wanting Lena to overhear.
お前本当に大嘘つきだな
You are a damn
俺
liar.
は騙してなんかない
I didn't lie.
真実なんてもう誰にもわからないさ
At this point, no one really knows what the truth is
まあ
anymore.
いい今回のラウンドはただのウォーミングアップだ
But that's fine. This round was just a warm
こ
up.
れからが本番だ病能者たちのデスゲームがい
Now
よいよ始まる
Now the real death of game for Patosync users
互いの
begins.
願いを叶えるために
To see our wish fulfilled.
さあ病能を使って殺し合いを始めようじゃないか
Let's tear each other apart. Patosync against Patosync. What we used our Patosync to trick? Is it true? Wrong answers. 25. Damn. Oh, of course, some were because I forgot that I needed to go down. Limb severance. Did we lie to protect our sister? Huh? The way that Hyper was saying, is like he saw that we lied. The first round came to a nerve-wracking conclusion, and the proxy sent lead, Lena, Hyper and I head to a place called the Chamber of Audience. Okay, a lot of participants. Maybe I'd gather here now, according to what Hyper said earlier, everyone here was a Patosync user, beings who could infect others with their abnormal cognition.
ええ
I trust the scene you just witnessed and make clear how this selection proceeds. Lena, Lyle. Having survived first selection, you'll each receive an exclusive special reward that will aid you in achieving future victories. Rule binding syndrome. In certain regions, people have begun to appear who are bound by peculiar rules. They wash their hands at fixed times, line up their belongings neatly, or insist on adjusting them to specific numbers. What began as a small habits gradually evolved to abstract rules, such as no lying, no opening your eyes, or even no embracing family. It's believed to be an advanced stage of ability, triggered with patience, when patients with obstacle disorder influence one another. Wolf fabrication. To understand each ability. Okay. Oh my god. Holy shit. So these are all Patosyncs that exist. Because these are ours. World fabrication. Oh my god. We gonna have to remember all of this? Are you fucking real? So they want you to read all of this and remember? My god. Couldn't be more blind sight. Jesus. For real, they want us to remember this? Uh-huh. The characters. So to see your Patosync, can I go up? No. Why I can't see the this are on Pato Sync? We can only see the profile. And we can go to the sides, but for now there isn't more characters. Yeah, but we can't go in here. We have Pato Sync, that is this. You have system to save, okay. The settings, and then the close to see, okay. Oh my god, so this is gonna be where you can see everything. Huh? What about the others? While you were reviewing the materials, the other participants appeared to have begun their own investigations. Lyle, if you want to survive this selection, we should probably talk to everyone. Start searching for clues. Okay, so we need to talk with everyone. So, perception to see who we have. Whoa, we don't even heal ourselves. Okay, it's only to talk with all people. It will cool to be healed. Why is this person standing there, not moving at all? My name is Elian. Pleased to meet you. If you like, I can introduce you to my master. What do you like to know? Okay, who are you? I'm master's assistant. Whatever he needs, I'm willing to help. Who's your master? My master is Hyper. Who you are his assistant? Yes. How pitiful. Why are you sympathizing with me? So you wear handcuffs on a clock because you are detective's assistant to help Hyper arrest criminals? No, it's because I often wander off and get lost. The handcuffs are for when he needs to stray me. The clock reminds me when to meet up. Is Hyper really that bad? He likes straying girls with handcuffs? I'm a boy, you know. No way, someone this cute is actually a boy? Wait, using handcuffs on a boy doesn't seem right either. Why is he suddenly spacing out again? Why did you join selection? Because Mass was calling, so I came along. That's it? That's it. Don't you have any wish you want to fulfill it? Nope. Aren't you afraid of dying here? Does it matter? To me, being alive or dead, it doesn't matter. Is there something wrong with you? How can a person have no desires or attachments at all? Tall Lena's being direct, I think to say. If I must say, there is one scene I want to see. I knew you had something. What is it? I want to see Master dying moments. As it seems my most important duty is to witness his final moments. What kind of person did he hire as assistant? What's your Pato Sync? My thought is the realization. In my eyes, everything loses its sense of reality. What do you mean? There is something like a thin veil between me and the outside world. It's like living in a dream where nothing feels real. As a master puts it, I'm watching the world through a movie screen. That's still pretty abstract. Then how about experience it firsthand? My Pato Sync is called reality collapse. Once you are infected, you'll feel like this world is fake. It's like we aren't in there. He only sees Lena. Cause she activated and Lena doesn't see Lyle. Huh? Are you okay? Lena, Lyle, what's wrong with you? Is that important? You are not the real Lena anyway. Just an image. No, it's on us. We don't. Basically, it is all fake that we are seeing. Oh, Lyle, I'm your genuine sister. You know I can't lie. Do you understand now? So he used it on us, and this was like it was using like Lena was the real sister in there, but it wasn't. That's terrifying. It's like watching the whole world through a screen. Everything feels fake. Even I didn't know what Lena's words are always true, but I'm not sure I could have come back. I was living in that kind of world, no wonder he spaced out so often. Damn. So, how I reached to that place? In here. Camera phobia? No, it's not camera phobia. No. Reality collapse is this. After the severe trials of the lobster's last state, which life appears as viewed through a thin member, this is a psychological specimen case. 5 takes all emotion. Oh my god. Interesting. And then we go in here and we can see. But these are Patosek who can't see. That's interesting. Okay. So we have this person. It's a follower. Understand everything. May the god of logic bless you. Who are you? I'm just a insignificant ordinary believer. What's your name? I had a name before joy, but abandoned it upon entering the faith. Isn't that inconvenient? Not at all, our bond is still close, we are all family, we recognize each other without names. There are so many of you here, you are saying you know everyone? Yes, there are 1,000 believers here now, and we all know each other. Not just me, every believer can do this. The first thing upon entering logic is to learn understanding, to understand that beliefs are family bond closer than blood. This religion is a little creepy. Many people say that, but that's just because you don't understand. Once you understand, you'll see the truth. That's why so many follow us. If the whole world embraces the cult, it will become a far better place. May the god of logic bless you. Who is the god of logic? I don't know. You don't know? But bringing the god of logic to this world is our collective aspiration. How do you plan to make a god descend? I don't know the details, but our leader has found the way. The leader has made many preparations, and this selection is the final result. Whoever wins will ascend as a god and have their wish fulfilled. There are way too many blanks in that story. I place my faith in the leader's guidance, and in the strength of my fellow believers, the god of logic will descend without fail. What's your Patosink? I'm just an ordinary person. Patosink users are extremely rare in this world. You could say you are the most abnormal of the abnormal, and that's why you were chosen for the selection. But please don't worry about us. We will not aid the participants. We will not kill and we will not testify. We are like the creation by the roadside, not all existence. Okay. But who are you? If you gather all the world's finest qualities and combine them into one person, you'll get my broad study right here. Len, you are confusing her. Who are you? My name is Face. For some reasons I have trouble recognizing people. If I say something rude, please don't take it personally. Don't worry, Lyle gets insulted daily. I don't think anything can hurt him anymore. Lena, that itself was an insult. You two are funny. I'll do my best to remember you both. Then start by worshipping my brother. Believe in Lyle and gain eternal life. He's destined to become a god. Huh? What? Bow down now. Lord Lyle, please accept my humble bow. Please refrain from promoting space religions within the Grand Cathedral. I have a wish I desperately need to fulfill. What kind of wish? I want to find my missing family. But I'm sorry I can't share the details. Have you tried the police or hiring a detective? I have, but my condition makes searching incredibly difficult. I've been searching for nearly 10 years without a single lead. Just when I was about at my wit's end, I received a Logic invitation. Logic has members worldwide. They could definitely help find someone. But if I'll know the selection will be like this, I never will have come. If fulfill my wish means taking lives, then I'll rather give it up. The family I'm searching for will not want me to find them through murder. Huh, poor thing. To be dragged into this selection is just cruel. Well, let's help her find her family once this is over. Actually, the family members you have searching for all these years is me. What? No way. So you as another sister, or am I not your real sister? Does this mean I can actually marry you? Len, how did you even reach that conclusion? Are you really my family? Sorry, I was lying. Why does Lena look more devastated than Face? I have prosopagnosia, face blindness. Since birth, I am completely unable to recognize face, okay? Is that why you can't find your missing family? Yes, Even if it's family, I have no idea what they look like. My potential face erasure. Anyone in fact becomes like me, unable to see face clearly. You are just telling us your pathosync that easily? It's not something worth hiding, is it? Because of this condition, I often mistake people for someone else or don't recognize them at all. I already explained up front that then make others uncomfortable. It's best to be clear about it, right? Okay. I feel like I've seen this person somewhere before. Lyle! That's Alice, the famous stage actress. So we can clearly see this is gonna be lying a lot. I didn't expect to meet a fan here of all places. Unfortunately, it isn't the official meet and greet, so I can't give an autograph. She's a legendary theater performer. Her singing, acting, even her way of speaking, everything is first class. Every performance is in draws tens of thousands. Tickets are pretty impossible to get, because her image changes complete with each role. She is known as Alice the Chameleon. You are too kind, you know my career better than I do. But sure, Lena's hardcore fan of hers. She also completely embraces scarcity marketing. Aside from a few official photos, there is nothing of her online. No videos, no pictures. In this day and age, pulling that off is no small feat. While I publicly call it marketing tactic, but the truth is I have camera phobia, okay? I hate being filmed by any device, smartphones, cameras, security cameras, none of them. That missed with all. Being a star was afraid of cameras. That's why I cannot live on stage. I can't do live streams or appear on TV. I know it's inconvenience many people, I do feel sorry for that. But the mystery makes you even more popular. Everyone's curious and wants to see the real you. That outcome surprised me as much as anyone. So to repay that curiosity and love, I give my all on stage every single time. I want to be someone who brings dreams to others. I have a wish I want granted, that's why I'm here. By our logic, there shouldn't be anything you can't obtain. Some things can't be bought, no matter how rich you are. Fair point. That purification early was terrifying, no doubt, but some people didn't even flinch. Those are the ones you really need to watch out for. Are you one of them? Of course not. The first one of Werewolf nearly scared me to death. Then let me rephrase. Will you kill for your wish? Of course not. Killing is wrong, no matter the reason. You liar. You lie as natural as you breathe. Hey, I never lie. Yup, but we know that he may be lying in the first round. What's your pathosync? Isn't this just camera phobia? Long ago, people believed photographs could steal away a piece of the soul, true? That's why I can never be in front of a lens. That still sounds off to me. Pathosync users see the world very different from everyone else. If you do have such severe camophobia, wouldn't even standing on stage be impossible? After all, the stage is filled with things that feel like cameras. I spent years training, enduring, pushing through just to stand in that spotlight. Haha, if you could overcome this through training, we wouldn't be pathosync users. It's precisely because of our disorders that we develop wish we must fulfill no matter what, which is why we are standing here in this death game, right? What are you getting at? You are a liar. You lie as natural as you breathe. Looks like we could be friends. After all, we are birds of a feather. Okay. So now we start with this and then we go to there. Something in my eye again. What are you doing here? Same reason you are, isn't it obvious?
Huh?
Serious? Are you really asking that? As your brain deteriorates so much you can't even remember someone who grew up with you at the orphanage? Hey, he's still the same, only harsh when it comes to Lyle. So this was raised on the orphanage like us. Oh, it's Lena. How have you been? Has this idiot brother been causing you trouble? The difference in how you treat me and Lena is way too extreme. If you want kindness, start by pulling yourself together. You became an international fugitive and you are drying your sister through this chaos. What are you even doing? I'm trying to protect that, that's all. The moment you drag Lena into this mess, you feel her as a brother. Erich, even if it's true, you should know when to stop. Lyle's about to cry from all your scolding. That's right, keep going, I really cry for you to see. Still as loose as ever, hiding behind your sister.
あ
Logic has been acting strange lately. Father wanted to investigate from the inside but couldn't find an opening. That's when I received the Logic invitation. Now remember, your adoptive father is an internationally renowned detective, right? Growing up under his influence, Erich will help her adoptive father with case. Yeah, that purification earlier would have been the perfect excuse for him to break in and conduct a search. But now completely cut off from the outside world. Even your mechanical dog can't get the message out. Since the selection started, all outside communication is completely cut off. Also, it's not mechanical dog, his name is Lyle. Oh, of course, our name. I've been meaning to ask, why the hell do you name him after me? Because we are both the same breed. Lyle is not a dog. See? That's the truth. See, still, nothing wrong with naming a dog Lyle.
Oi, oi.
Hey, wait, Lena, you are not helping me here. Anyway, this was than I thought. If I would known, I would not participate in the selection. But having a familiar face here is reassuring, especially since it's you.
へえ
Relax, if I draw the werewolf, I'll come for you first. How the hell is that supposed to make me feel better? As you know, my condition is blind sight. I'm blind, so I need a mechanical dog to help me navigate daily life, okay? But you can see things at certain specific moments, can't you? True, but those moments are so rare, they are practically non-existent. What are the conditions for those specific moments? What needs to happen for you to see? Who knows? Every time I ask, you dodge the question. Maybe I don't know either. But you always been able to see me, haven't you? Even though you can't see, for our first meeting, you have somehow always been able to see me, haven't you? Could it be Harish can only see people she considers scum? I can see Lena too, for the record. So I'm a scum too?
レナちゃん
No, stop. Your honest observations are hurting both you and me. Anyway, right now I can only see you and Lena. Apart from that, I can't see anything. Without you two, my world is nothing but darkness. The reason doesn't really matter. My Patosync won't be much use in this death game anyway. Even if my Patosync infects someone, they just suddenly go blind, that's all. Harish blind sight. Wow, why you received that? We received that from her, why? He's probably the oldest one here, right? He definitely looks like someone who's been through a lot. I'm just a middle-aged guy. My name is Seal, just ordinary man past his best years. Okay, he has the other arm. My past and background, nothing worth mentioning. So, what's your take on this old selection? Also, it's deadly. Ever heard of the Stanford prison experiment? They took a group of Elven college students, split them into guards and prisoners and locked them in a simulated prison. And guess what happened? Within days the guards turned violent, the experiment had to be shut down. Environmental rules shape people more than you'll ever expect. In this werewolf game you are forced into roles not so different from that experiment. Say someone never wanted to kill, but they draw the role of werewolf, so there's a rule, a time or pressure to murder. Do you think you'll really go through with it? That makes our situation sound even worse. Exactly, all we can do is try to keep the casualties to a minimum. Hard to believe you are the one saying that. Honestly, there's only so much middle-aged man can do. I've lived long enough to rack up my fair share of regrets. I joined this selection to try and atone for a mistake I made long ago. And only the cult can help you undo it. Yes, the wish I carry, only God could grant it. I want to turn back in time. For an old guy, that's kind of a romantic wish. You are not wrong, but maybe that's what age does to you. You pile up regrets, too many to count. So, will you kill to make it happen?
Yeah.
I will not. Here's another trait of middle-aged man for you. We are boring. Reality beaten us down so many times we end up compromising instead of chasing dreams. I might say I want to rewind the clock, but deep down I know it's impossible. Then why bother joining the selection at all? You're right, but I guess I'm clinging to a silver of hope. Maybe something will happen here, something worth fighting for. Maybe even a miracle that lets believe I can fix what I broke. Sounds like you are putting your faith in impossibilities. Yeah, so now you know the kind of man I'm. Sorry, I'm not sharing that. You don't lay all your cards on the table. I don't want the werewolf knowing what my Patosink is. That way, when things get critical, I still have a Yabber to protect myself. Sounds like you know your power well. Well, I'm older than you, all of you. Pretty sure I have more experience with it than anyone else here. So if this were a shonen manga, you'll be strongest Patosink user? If we were talking age alone, then sure, I'm on top. But don't make me out to be more than I am. It doesn't say to us. Hello, woman boss. I'm Grey Parrot. Wait, your name is Grey Parrot? No, my name is Dada. There is the Grey Parrot. Then what's the deal with the old Grey Parrot thing? Can't you tell? I'm just Grey Parrot who's better at talking. I eat seeds, fruits, vegetables. My reproductive method is laying eggs. Well, I know what disorder she has. She's clearly got brain problems. Her Patosink problem makes everyone as dumb as her.
Lena-chan.
Lena, I often find you honestly incredible roots. She really does mimic speech like a Grey Parrot. Because I want to become human. No matter how I look at it, you seem pretty human right now. No, I'm still far from being a real human. Is it because you don't pay tax? Pay tax isn't criteria for being human. See, my arms are different from humans. They just feather cover wings. What on earth are you talking about? Say what? If your hands are wings, then can you fly? I've tried, but I can't fly. How strange. Could it be I've gained weight recently? This person really seems to think she doesn't have hands, only wings. What does she see when she looks at herself? But what's a Patosink? You seriously don't know what that is? Nope. According to the proxy saint, everyone here should have one. She clearly has some sort of delusion. She believes she's a Grey Parrot. But what's disorder? Disorder? The human boss who kept me mentioned something before. What did they say? I don't remember clearly. Something like beast delusion? But got nothing to do with me. I'm a bird, not a beast. By definition, it's a disorder where someone believes they are the animal. Now, if that delusion becomes a Patosink and spreads, everyone will think of themselves as animals. Animals! She appears harmless on the surface, but this Patosink is more dangerous than I imagine. Yo, hey there! Yo, ha! You are the first person here who can keep up with my vibe. Awesome! Everyone here looks so serious. What's up with that? I'm Reis, I also love cute things and I hate, well, gloomy atmosphere, I guess. So these people are gonna participate now in everything. So that's scary culturally or was purification. But saying gloomy isn't good either, so let's just move past it. You can really just brush it off like that. Not at all, I'm actually super sensitive. But if I do this... I'm invincible! Whoa, you are so cute, it's like you became a different person. Hey, thanks, that's actually why I wear a mask. I hide my bad expression, I only put it down when I can smile. Most people wear masks to hide, but you are using it to prepare for reveal your smile? Exactly, because emotions are contagious. I want everyone around me to smile, bright, cute and happy. My wish is to make everyone in the world happy. Wait, that's way too grand. I can't even comprehend it. No, it's actually really simple. I love cute things because seeing them makes people feel happy. But no matter how cute I dress, I can only make the people who see me happy, right? Then why not be like a fashion designer or something? I thought about that, but no matter how hard I try, the reach is still too small. When I got the logical invitation for the selection, I thought I would give it a try. I didn't expect to be a deaf game. No. Negative vibes, be gone! So, you want to make everyone in the world cute, bring happiness to both those who dress up and those who see them? Exact though, I'm not sure how to make it happen yet. Well, if all the cult members wore cute outfits, you will be halfway there. Right, their robes are way too plain, they need to at least 10 times more decoration and lace. Just imagining that feels like a visual hell. Are you kidding? That sounds amazing, that's why I have to win this selection. You mean, even if it requires killing? No, killing doesn't bring anyone happiness, does it? I'll work hard to win selection without killing. Does she even understand the rules? I got this condition. If I don't touch cute things regularly, I'll literally die. Let me introduce my best friend. It's called Oxygen. Oxygen? He's a bear. When I'm low on cute energy, just one brief ant. I'm instant recharged. Wow, this person is clearly unwell, perhaps mentally challenged. Ouch, what the fuck, why she says always like that things? I know you only told true, but that was brutal. Oh, don't say that, I just really love cute things. No, wait. Be gone, negative vibes. Setting aside excessive love for cute things, she seemed fine otherwise. But what desires does she actually have? What she could have? It has to be in here. No, it's not this. No. No. No, face erosion, no. Camera phone, no. Cryptic? No. Death? No. No. Alien hands? What the hell? Beast? No. Blindside isn't. Sinistro? No, it is not. No, there isn't in here. Huh. She doesn't have any. Only to see if there is nobody hidden. No, okay. I'm sure you all know me by now. No need for introduction at this stage. I'm a world-renowned detective. No mystery can stop me. People speak my name with awe and fear. The affair Terminator. So you just investigate affairs. What's wrong with that? In reality, detectives don't solve murders. They make a living catching cheaters. It's just complete contrary to your previous statement. Squinting gives off an air of mystery, perfect for my image as someone with hidden depths. That's even more superficial than I thought. Don't underestimate appearance, they're everything. Act capable and people assume you really are capable. So you are just a con artist pretending to be a detective. Haha, that's hilarious. Me, called a fraud by the world's most notorious swindler. I never told a single lie in my life. Says the guy who scammed people across multiple countries. Leaving countless families destroyed, your infamy is legendary. That's just mistaken identity. I happen to share the same name, pure coincidence. Huh? Wait, really? Hey, apologize for confusing me with that guy. Sorry about that. You understand this death game where it's kill or be killed, right? What if I draw the werewolf card next round? No one will reveal their hand so easily. But you are amazing theft, aren't you? Even if you show all your cards, it won't hold you back at all, won't it? No, that's not how it works. If you can reveal every card still come out on top in a death game, that's proof of how incredible you really are. You know what? That makes perfect sense. My condition fits perfectly with the role of a great detective. It's called hyperthymesia. Simply put, it's total recall. I can remember everything from my past without missing a single detail. Okay. So you never forget anything? That's right, I can even recall the contents of the first adult magazine I read 10 years ago. What? That's actually kind of inviolable. No wait, that's nothing to be jealous of. They say only a few dozen people in the world have this. Clearly, I'm one of the chosen ones. But what about your pathosync? Even if you infect someone with total recall, they will just be better at remembering their past. Exactly, that's all it does. That's it? That's it. Then there is no point hiding it. That's not useless in the death game. But is that really all there is to it? Just like his claim to be a great detective, I still can't see through this to his real self. All percent of selection have now been introduced to one another. The foundation of this selection, this divine selection, is based on the game known as Werewolf. Each round may differ slightly in form, but the core remains unchanged. The werewolf must kill without being revealed. Depending on your side roles, you may find yourselves as comrades or as foes. As said before, I shall serve as a neutral overseer to ensure the absolute fairness of this selection. With so many logic believers here, can you guarantee no one will interfere with the selection out of personal will? That I can guarantee without exception. To see this selection reach its ordained and is shared vow among us all. Neither I nor the believers shall interfere in the selection. Logic neutrality. If we don't want to join, can we come back out now? No. Until a victory emerges, no one shall be permitted to withdraw. Should we insist on withdrawing, all logic believers will stop you by any means necessary. No tears now. Negative eyes, gig on. I can't even tell who you are, but thank you. I have a very important question. How many people are actually participating in this selection? There are 13 participants in total. 13? That many? Then, for the sake of fairness, allow me to introduce them. Lyle, the infamous international corn artist. Lena, the one who cannot lie. Iris, a blind girl and daughter of an international officer. Alice, a celebrated star of the stage. Dada, the grey pirate girl. Feist, the girl who cannot perceive face. Hyper, a self-proclaimed great detective. Elian, the detective assistant. Reis, the bright and blubby Gyaru. Silas, the man who longs to turn back time. Kizuna, round-our werewolf with sinister neglect. X, the mysterious victim of the first round. Hold on, that only makes 12. Lies right, I just counted there are only 12 people here. The 13th participant will arrive shortly. And why does number 13 get a dramatic late entrance? Leave this mystery to me, the great detective. The answer is obvious. Cool, they had a stomach ache and ran to the bathroom. Yes. Whoa, brilliant deduction. Truly brilliant. I guess no one can beat a bathroom emergency. After all, life has 3 emergencies. Bathroom urgency, impatience, and leaving without makeup. I get the last one, but isn't that kind of weird? Nothing matters more than makeup. If I left home without makeup, I'd rather die on the spot. This killing intent is thicker than what I felt on the battlefield. Each one was stranger than the last. But the real question was, tell me, does the leader of logic happen to be one of the 13? Yes. Duval saw that everyone exchanged an uneasy glance. You mean, the leader of logic is among these 13. They have hidden their true identity, dwelling in your midst. How about just giving us the answer straight up? As I stated, I'm a note overseer. I will show no favoritism, even to the leader of logic. So even if the league gets taken out by the werewolf, you are just gonna let it slide? That is correct. There is a flaw in what you just said. If this is really fair, why hide the 13th participant? Unless the 13th is the leader of logic. The 13th participant was laid to preserve the integrity of the selection. For once she joins, the very nature of the selection will be altered. What? Something about this feels ominous. Now then, let the 13th participant enter. What the? Her name is Kotari. Kotari cannot speak or move independently. Believers will bring her in by wheelchair, after which we will not intervene. Okay, she can't move and talk. Something about her feels off. Lyle, she hasn't moved at all, not even blinking. She's beautiful in a way that doesn't seem human. Don't tell me she acts like a life-sized doll. There's no way logic will send a doll into selection. Proxy said, is she a doll, a person, or a corpse? Doll! That is for you to judge. Yay! So that means we are free to fawn all over this cute. Hehe. I think you should ask for their permission first. Face. Can you see Kotari's face? If not, doesn't that mean she's alive? I can see her face, but that doesn't really prove anything. For example, I can't see face in page or photographs either. When the case hits a dead hand, that's when the world's greatest detective makes his entrance. Face, quick, see if she's breathing, and don't forget her pulse while you are at it. Why me? My deduction? You are the only one here I can boss around if I put on a little pressure. Master deduction is amazing. That's not deduction, that's just plain bullying. Woman boss wants to check this person briefing and pulse. Leave it to me! Wait, you need her permission first? Oh, too late. Dada steps forward without ceremony, checking Kotari briefing and feeling for her carotid pulse. Well, if I had to say, she's not briefing. And she has no pulse. Guess that means she's dead, huh? For once, she joins, the very nature of the selection will be altered. There we go. Why? So, that's what this is about. Huh? Is it really that bad? How bad could it be? So, what you are saying is, the second round of Werewolf has already begun? Kotari is the victim, and now we have to find the killer?
Ooh.
I've got it! The killer is Lyle.
Huh?
How do you even come to that conclusion? I just have pointed at someone who isn't me, to clear my own suspicion first. You call yourself a great detective, but your methods are dirtier than a criminal's. But is Seal's deduction actually correct? The rolls for the second roll haven't even been drawn yet. Or did I miss it? Being blind as I am. Harry is right. Shh, don't call me that nickname, disgusting. Anyway, the second round hasn't started yet. Has it, Proxy Saint? Indeed, it has yet to begin. Then Kotari collision must be caused by something else. Apologies, Kotari. Allow me to double check your condition. Harry is approaching Kotari, checking not only her brief and pulse, but also pressing her ear against Kotari's chest to listen for her heartbeats. I see, that explains it. Straight to the point, Kotari is without a doubt alive. Then why did Dada say she was dead? Because Kotari's breathing and pulse rate are extremely low, roughly 1/20th of a normal person. If I weren't blind with heightened hearing, even I wouldn't have detected that faint heartbeat. So she's alive, but like a corpse? There's only one explanation for that.
Oh.
I've got it! No surprise that detective thought I never actually heard of you. I already know the truth, but Silas, why don't you do the honors? Master Dux is incredible. He didn't deduce a damn thing, did he? Every person in this selection is a Pathosync user. So Kotari's condition must be tied to her Pathosync. That is correct. Kotari suffers from a cognitive disorder known as Cottar's delusion. Those afflicted believe themselves to be dead. As a result, they neither eat nor drink, lying in coffins for extended periods. Without proper nutritional support, patients will refuse food until they starve to death. That's terrifying. No wonder her life signs are so weak. Her pathology is called death delusion. Anyone afflicted by it comes to believe they are already dead. According to Titian, the power of know can affect psychology. Just like I can temporarily satisfy hunger with an illusory apple. If someone mistakenly believes they are dead, they might actually die. Hold up, if you think about it, that Pathosync is insanely dangerous. That's correct. And what's more, her Pathosync triggers automatically once a certain condition is met. What condition? When her body is touched by another person. Oh shit. Dada stepped forward and without ceremony checked Kotari's brief and felt for her carotid. We just touched her earlier. Everyone, get back!
Oi.
Get away from Kotari, the farther the better. I like that she's always alone. Basically, she's like the Grim Reaper. Yep, there you go. Appears behind the Grim Reaper. Whoa, this cool. And now they're gonna think they are dead. These three. Oh, a sua. So the rate of the heart. We were going against it, but we lost. Everyone is dead, showing that nobody can face it. Human boss, wake up! Lena, where are you?
お兄ちゃん
I'm right here, Lyle. I'm okay. Good. First thing you do when you wake up is looking for your sister. Still the same disgusting sister complex as always. Always! Hey, don't shame him for loving cute things. That's perfectly normal. But this time we were saved by Erich and Dada. They weren't affected by Kotari's Potosync and they managed to wake us up. Based on that brief experience just now, Death Delusion slows your heartbeat and breathing down to almost nothing. Stay like that too long and playing that turns into actual death. That's terrifying, it's like drowning. If you don't get rest quickly, there's no coming back. How come you two weren't affected? Does it have something to do with your Patosyncs? Kotari Patosync drags humans into illusion of death, right? So if you are not human, you are safe. Dog Lyle here led me out of the affected area. Well, Dog Lyle really is cool and dependable. Far more useful than real Lyle.
元お姉ちゃん
Irish, could you be a little nice to my brother? Without girls being kind to him, my brother couldn't survive. Okay, I get why Irish is fine, but what about Dada? Leave it to me, the brilliant detective to explain. Huh? You are a detective too? Sorry, for a moment there I thought I was master. I almost started pretending to make random deductions. He really doesn't have any respect for Hyper, does he? The reason that I was affected, simple as can be, because she's not human at all. She's a great parrot. Oh, I see. You're still disagreeing with that. Hold on. Hyper's theory might have accidentally hit the mark. Death Delusion makes humans mistakenly believe they are dead. But Dada genuinely believes she's a parrot. That's why she's immune. So that's how it is? Why do you sound the most surprised by that? Who knew Beast Delusion could be used like this, completely unexpected? So it's true, Patosyncs can counter one another. Exactly. At last you begin to understand the true nature of this selection. This is a game of werewolf centered around Patosyncs. In other words, Patosyncs are everyone's ultimate trump card. Reveal your Patosyncs details or usage and you'll immediately be at the adventure in this death game. This is bad. In the very first case, everyone already figured out Lena's condition and her Patosync. If I were the werewolf, I'll take Lena out first. Her Patosync forced the truth out of people. Absolute poison for a werewolf. Lol, you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I have to protect her no matter what. Whatever it takes. Now then, the second round is about to begin. Oh great god of logic, please reveal to us the divine candidates for round 2. You will be the chosen one! Each of you will see a different role in your vision. The werewolf must kill within the time limit. Villagers, do all you can stay alive. Please note, round 2 introduces a new role, the hero. That we have the sword. There will be 2 of them. What's the hero's duty? Duty is the heroes kill the werewolf before the murder occurs. They become the deity and their wish will be realized. Hurry up! That's yay! I'm the king! Oh, going to the sky. Even if they fail to stop the murder, they can still kill the werewolf during the post-mortem debate. Starting this round, whether to execute the werewolf is determined by the heroes. Only when both heroes agree will the werewolf receive the execution known as purification. He's the killer. So, heroes are roles positioned against the werewolf? Indeed. Think of the heroes as the werewolf's natural foes. Enemy. So, 2 heroes there is. What a sick sense of humor. Lyle, why does everyone suddenly look so grim? Because this rule gives everyone a reason to kill each other. For a werewolf, survival means killing. For For a hero, saving everyone means killing the werewolf. Someone who's never killed might hesitate at first, but once they have a legitimate reason, that psychological barrier disappears. No matter what, Absolute won't kill anyone. From face to line, what role does she most likely have? Villager. No, don't take her words at face value. She could have been acting the whole time. This is such a pain. It's not just Patosyncs we are guessing now, we got to figure out the rules too. Doesn't this feel a bit unfair for the werewolf though? Explain your reason. Think about it, the werewolf has to kill without being caught and deal with 2 heroes. Wait, don't tell me, are there 2 werewolves this round?
Yeah.
No, there is only one. There is always just 1 werewolf per round. And the werewolf is not at disadvantage compared to heroes, because I'll provide the werewolf with essential support. You are the host, aren't you? How the hell is that fair? Rest assured, I shall not intervene directly in the killings. My assist is limited to preparatory phase. For instance, he happens to disguise and setting in which murder may unfold. Okay, so she is assists the werewolf in the beginning only, the preparation, nothing else. Even with 2 heroes against 1, numbers alone do not put the werewolf at disadvantage. You'll understand why soon enough. Ah, I get it now. Master, why would more heroes be a problem? Don't overthink it, just act like you are on it. If they catch on you are clueless, the whole illusion falls apart. Wait, I have a question too. So, what are we even talking about here? Huh, I can feel the awkward tension. Awkward vibes, be gone! Be gone! Very well, it seems now you comprehend the situation. No, it's obvious a few of us still have no clue. Only through true understanding will the god of logic reveal himself. Let your Patosync and rolls guide you to mutual destruction. Hereby declare round 2 of Werewolf begins. The moment Brock said gave the word, silence swallowed the room, eyes darted, nobody spoke. Honestly, this isn't a hard call. It doesn't matter who the werewolf is, our first target is clear, and that's Kotari. Why her? Doesn't matter what role she draws, if her Patosync spirals out of control, she's walking biologically happen, and well could drop dead from it. Now just wake up everyone again when it happens. And if you are asleep when it triggers, what if you are napping? Alright, perhaps snooze 8 to 12 hours too, just like humans. But is killing Kotari a smart move? She's untouchable. One wrong touch and the werewolf ends up the victim instead. Who's a blade or ranger the upper? What are you, stupid? Hold on, that tone, you are starting to sound suspicious like Iris. Even if Dada's out cold, I still got Dog Lyle, he'll protect us. And what proof do we have you actually protect anyone? You could be the werewolf, couldn't you? It's a reasonable assumption, but let me clear, I have no interest in killing. Whether I'm the one doing it or not, or the one being killed, I want no part of it. Then what's your Patosync? What role do you draw this round? Then what's your wish? You realize no one's going to trust you if you keep dodging everything. Likewise. Please, don't fight it too. Just like I thought, suspicion starts spreading fast. And right in the middle of that chaos? Everyone, hold on. Now not time to argue. He's right, the whole mood is turning really heavy. So what if it is? You're really okay with that? Seriously? Because from where I'm standing, all this yelling and backstabbing, it's ugly. Ouch, that means, but I guess it works. Let's all calm down for a moment. Leave this to me. First step, let's all go eat something. Dining hall. Hayes won't take no for an answer, so here we are, cramming to the dining hall for a meal. Nothing brings people close than sharing a meal. That's been true since ancient times. If you actually like each other a little, maybe, just maybe, we will hesitate before trying to kill someone. Naive as Hayes thinking was, she really managed to lighten the mood.
お兄ちゃん
Here,
あーんリンゴいっぱい食べてビタミン補給しよ
yes, more apples.
おレナちゃん、俺自分で食えるって。
うでもねお兄ちゃん自分でご飯食べたかどうかも覚えてないんだもん
That's true.
それは否定できない。
When I'm starving, I sometimes end up conjuring fake food with my pot of sink and actually eating it. Lost a few meals that way, even blackout
でも
ones.
もう結構お腹いっぱいだよ。
妹がまだお腹空いてるって思ってるならそれが空腹の証拠なの
なるほどな。じゃあもうちょっと頑張って食べるか。
ほんといつも通り気持ち悪い。
Huh? Harish, alone again? Come join us. If you get on your knees and bark like a dog 3 times, I might consider turning you down. Then why would I bark like a dog? Either way, it's still a
元
rejection.
お姉ちゃん
Harish, here, have some apple. Sure. Wait, you let Lena feed you, didn't you? Whoa, your attitude toward me is way different from how you treat the others. Well, you are special to me. Really? Especially gross. It really has been a long time, Iris. Too bad our hero had to be here of all places. So, who do you think looks like the werewolf this round? You should not ask me. Other than you and Lena, I can't see anyone. I can only judge from what people say. Fair point. I look around at everyone else. What did you do for work before this? Your clothes look so unusual. It was just some boring job, nothing worth mentioning. Oh, come on, tell me. Hey, little miss Hayes. Just call me Hayes, okay? You know, hanging around an old man like me isn't much fun. But you always look so gloomy. It bothers me. Here's an idea, how about you smile for me? Tyson! Gloomy old man, be gone! Are you trying to raise me completely now? What will make you laugh? Can I tickle you? Why do you care so much about seeing people smile? Because anyone who smiles instantly becomes cute. Cute? I'm way too old for that. No way, I bet your smile will be amazing. And if you met someone who literally can smile? There's no such person. Kota is standing right in front of you, isn't she? She's not unwilling, she just can't. That's different. Everyone wants to smile, that's what being human is. People live for happiness. That's not always true. It is. Maybe you are oversimplifying things, but maybe you are right too. I am right. Fine. So until I see you smile for real, I'm not giving up. Tonight seems I got myself into real trouble. Surprise, surprise, Hills was totally out of his depth with Hayes. And the others? I'm not touching any of this food. What if the werewolf poisoned it? But if you don't eat, you won't last long either. Fine, how about this? Try a bite of everything on my plate first. Huh? Okay. It tastes normal. I think it should be fine. Alice, please, go ahead and eat. Aren't you afraid something might happen to you? Of course I am. But if I get poisoned and die, then that's just because I chose to eat it. You are even more out of place here than I thought. I think so too. At this rate, you'll be the first one to die. Is that what you want? I know I'm not cut out for a death game like this. If I were on my own, I'll probably be the first to go. But I believe people will help me. And why would they? You don't even know anyone here. No, I don't. But if I treat others with kindness, they will return it. That's what my parents always taught me. That's far too naive. If you don't look out for yourself, no one else will. What's so funny? See? You are honest too, Alice, otherwise you won't be telling me this. See? Just like I said, not everyone only lives for themselves. Those two couldn't be more different, complete opposites. But they weren't the only pair butting heads. Hey, you dumped iced coffee all over my hands! I'm sorry, Master, I'll go get you a hot one right away. It's not the temperature I'm mad about, it's freaking burns! But aren't you a great detective? Is this what the great detective means to you? Oh, hot! Master, you really could get burned. That was on purpose, wasn't it? Don't worry, I'll bandage you right now. He pulled out a first aid kit, a colorful wrapper, Hyper's hands. Their relationship, still a mystery to me. Oh no! The others just stare at the plates, shaking like a leaf. This death game is far too cruel. to think they actually make a great pirate eat an egg. I haven't even laid eggs yet, and now I'm supposed to eat one? Most humans eat eggs without ever laying them, you know? If you are not gonna eat, then gimme. Hands off, the egg looks just like my future child. Calm yourself, in my brilliant introduction, say it's nothing but an egg. There's always only one egg. I mean, truth. It's one truth, not one egg. And just like that, Daniel tipped into chaos. So, who do you think is most likely the werewolf? Instead of asking who's the werewolf, is it more accurate to say none of us here are normal? But that wasn't the real problem here. Leona. When I call her name, Leona just gave faintest shake of her head. No words needed, we both knew the other wasn't the werewolf. I had to figure out a way, keep Leona from becoming a target. If I wanted to keep her from being target, best move was... Reveal that I'm the hero. Alright, listen up. I'm the hero for this round. The moment I say it, silence dropped over the table. Are you telling the truth? I am. But you're a notorious swindler. How can we be sure this isn't just another lie? Can't really prove it. But when it counts, I don't lie. Ari shot me a glare like she was about to call me out, then swallowed it. Yeah, sure, I figured out what was really going on in my head. So what happens next? Yeah, so what now? You said that without even considering the consequence? Proxy said I need to confirm something. By the rules of second round, only the hero and the werewolf are allowed to kill, correct? That is correct. The werewolf may kill anyone. The hero may only kill the werewolf. And if the hero kills the wrong person, they shall be executed on spot. So that's why having more heroes than wolves could actually be a disadvantage. What do you mean? When the werewolf strikes, both heroes must agree to the execution. Even if one hero is gone, catching the werewolf red-handed won't matter, because there aren't enough votes to carry out the sentence. Seal just stole the words right out of my mouth. Master, your time is stealing credit is flawless as ever. I could steal the credit. So the hero can't be killed, nor can they afford a mistake. If a hero misfires and gets executed, the werewolf becomes practically unstoppable. And we can't afford to lose either hero, period. Once a hero dies, if we know who the werewolf is, we can't vote them out. You can't confirm whether Lyle's telling the truth or not, but at this point there's only one move left. From here on, we protect Lyle. After some back and forth, they decided to protect me, taking shifts in pairs to stand guard. One knew who the werewolf was, so at Sila's suggestion, we drew lots and split into random pairs. Why the hell I'm stuck with the first shift guarding you? Please, treat me kindly, Lyle. Chins to eye down a little, there, better. Why is the one being protected acting all high and mighty? Seal got a hand it to old man Silas. Split us up like this, and the werewolf got no easy shot. Yeah, Silas really is amazing. Unless he's actually the werewolf. Hey, you are scaring her. Sorry, face. I'll put an end to this death game before it gets any further out of hands. And how is that are you planning to pull that off? By expose the real leader of logic hiding among us. If you can uncover the leader, maybe you can force them to end the selection. But how are we supposed to find the leader? Nobody even knows what they look like. There could be clues hiding somewhere in this cathedral. Then maybe we should start checking this room. Okay, searching clues. See angels everywhere. I still wanna know how the hell they generate power. Ick, who's that? It's me. Based on clothes, is that you? Ron, just borrowing his outfit. What? Change one outfit so you can't even tell us apart? So that's how I look in your head, huh? What would you like to know? Do you notice any strange? I found a beautiful box at central altar. Anything inside? Nothing. It's empty. Because no one has made an offering yet. This is the Sheriff offering, where followers of logic bring their tributes. The box in your hands is the most special object here. Special? It's like another box to me. It's not the function that matters, but the meaning. Place what is most precious to you inside and you earn the right to ask a little of logic for a wish. Money, jewels, organs, even the life of your family, all can be offerings. In your case, you'll probably put Lena inside. That's terrifying. Sounds like a sacrifice. What if someone cheats, puts in stuff that isn't what they truly value most? The leader will personally come before the wisher to collect what they truly treasure most. So as long as I use this box, I'll get to meet the leader? Yes, this box is called the Alabaster Box, but use it with caution. To have your wish granted, you must pay the heaviest price. No sacrifice, no gain. Humans only comprehend what aligns with their own values. The power of a god of logic is understanding. Okay. What are the thoughts in your bag? I have a habit of taking pictures everywhere with my car because I keep dreaming that one day I'll be able to see people's face clear. If I ever managed to do it? Not once. I don't even know what my own parts look like. I mistake people all the time and sometimes offend them without meaning to. Oh, if I ever say anything rude, please tell me right away. Honestly, not simple face might not be so bad. Huh? You think so? Let me tell you a secret. Hyper has 3 eyes. Lena's face glows, Dada has feathers coming out of her nostrils, and Elian has Hyper tattooed on his forehead. And Irish sees idiots. No, even if I can't see her face, I can feel she's beautiful beyond words. How will you know? I thought you couldn't see face. People must become slightly stiffer from nerves when they are with her. Huh? Didn't expect you to notice something like that. Because I can't see face, I try even hard to understand what people are really like. Is she okay without me? Lena seemed fine. I thought I can't be certain, since I can't see her expression. But judging from her behavior and tone, I didn't sense any unease. She's seen her share of intense situations. Though mostly when she gets dragged into danger because of me, when various parts come after us. Your relationship is more special than I imagine. What makes you say that? Before you were locked up, someone asked her. If your brother were a werewolf, will you support him killing people? Of course not. But if he doesn't kill, he'll be good, that's fine with you? Of course not. I don't want my brother to die. You don't want him to kill, yet you don't want him to die for it. That's too naive. So the solution is simple. He just needs to kill me. If it means my brother gets to live, I will gladly give him my life. You are crazy. How could anyone actually do that? What are you talking about? I cannot tell the truth, so I will do it. Don't worry. She might say that, but I could never kill my sister. Then I'm curious, may I ask something? If you face a situation where you had no choice but to kill, what will you do? That's easy. Even if I had to sacrifice ours, I will ensure Lena and I survive. I'll bury the truth, twist every resource I could. I'll win through my pathosync and endless lies. I won't kill anyone. Rather than kill, I'll wait for time to run out and let the proxy saint execute me. Interesting.
これは何だ?
Here lies a treasure trove of gold and silver with a note beside it that reads, I offer everything I had, praying that logic may flourish for all eternity. I'm the one who assigned to guard the chamber of offering. They say if you place your offering here and pray sincerely, your wish will come true. Why does this place need a guard? The room holds most precious belongings of faithful. Without a guard, they will be stolen easily. To prevent that, we watch over it all around the clock, and day and night without pause. No one really knows. His form changed constantly, just like the god of logic. What's that supposed to mean? He's always beside you. Once you truly understand, you'll see him. May the god of life bless you. Have you ever seen someone make an offering? I have. I once saw a man place his own mother heart into the offering box. He prayed to live, please give me a healthy mother. But if he removed her heart, wasn't that already impossible? True God of Light Leader granted his wish. He returned that believer's mother to him. You can't be serious. But it happened. Lee made it so. A whole healthy mother appeared before the one who prayed. Praise be, truly miraculous. What? How? Wow, this doesn't heal us after we pass through a different chapter. Here's a feather with a note beside that reads, "This is one of my feathers."
これはなんだ
Here's a couple note with a strange content writing inside. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? I'm you. I'm him. I'm. Please let me be myself. Let me know others. Let me. Who am I? What the fuck? So was someone crazy?
これはなんだ
Here's a photo of Lyle, with a note beside that reads, "My brother thought it's worth more than any wish. Please return the excess value to me in cash."
これはなんだ
Huh? This knife looks different from others. That's a nano vibration blade. It edge vibrates at nanoscopic frequency, razor sharp beyond compare. I've heard of it, but this is my first time seeing one up close. It's powered by electricity harvested from sea angels. Once activated, slice through flesh and burn effortless. They are mostly used in surgery. How do you turn it on? There's a trigger mechanism inside the wire. Slip your finger in and pull. Interesting. Whoa, it actually works. Be careful, once it's powered on, even the lightest touch can slice through any part of human body. Can it cut through like metal or something? No, it's a precision instrument, straight for human tissue. Then why would someone something this dangerous here? They say a doctor offered a prey to sever all ties between lovers. Yeah, sounds like he just went through one hell of a breakup. Interesting, we have the
これは
blades.
なんだ
Here's a beautiful dress with a note beside it reads, "I just hope the old man wears this cute outfit someday." Yeah, we have the blade now. So we have other here. Here's a USB drive with a note beside that reads, "This recording of my very first performance. I want that past still away forever."
Hey.
What do you want? Do you find anything suspicious? Oh sure, your face. Except me to find something is unrealistic. Can't see anything, remember? You are so normal that I often forget you are blind. Well, when you are born blind, you learn to live with the inconvenience. Hard to believe you could still help your tech father solve cases like this. And sometimes you see things more clearly without eyes. Like what? Like your foolishness. Why the hell did you announce you were the hero? You don't suspect I'm lying? No, because you'll do any reckless thing if meant to protect Lena. By admit you are the hero, you made yourself the wolf target. You put yourself in danger on purpose. Or maybe I just slip and say it by accident? That's a lie. You think I don't know you by now? You are nothing but a liar. Who do you think is the werewolf? I don't know, but there is one person who concerns me. Who? Dada. Why her? I can't see, so my other senses are sharper than most. She claims she's a great parrot, but I smell a faint scent of blood from her mouth. Are you saying she might be lying? I'm not sure, but if she's a great parrot, she shouldn't be eating meat, right? Who do you think leader of logic? Let's analyze with what we actually know. Describe the proxy state for me. Just by appearance, she's a beautiful young woman. You do remember I'm blind, right? Try again, this time with details. Well, let's compare. Picture Leona. Then make her about 1,000 times uglier. You're discussing Siscon. Fine, I'll be serious. I took my time to describe the proxy state face. The most intuitive thought, the proxy state looks just like the leader, but none of the contests resemble her. Which means it was never going to be that simple. I even think proxy state appears and general are meant to confuse our judgment. Now somehow I can't see the leader at all. Could the leader actually be armless, or was the person who died in the purification chamber actually the leader? Hold on, didn't you just say you can't see anything to begin with? Is that you're right, I can't see a thing. She brushed it off, changing the subject like nothing happened. Another fact we do know, the sheer size of logic. Her logic membership has reached tens of millions. That's a lot, but still hasn't surpassed the three major religions, right? But logic rise only took 20 years. Given time frame, its growth can only be called abnormal. I get you are saying
つまり
most likely it's the leader Pathosync at work. Initial assessment, the leader Pathosync can attract others to pledge loyalty in a short time. A Pathosync that attracts people's hearts. That Pathosync seems somewhat similar to one of the participants. Who has the massive fan base? It's Alice.
分かったぞ
Alice is a favorite stage actress. If she's using her pathosync to account others, many things will make sense. But there's still no solid proof that she's the leader. Let's keep observing.
これはなんだへえ
These are locked too. Once it shuts, it auto locks. You'll need a key to open it again. Offering chamber door. Where's the key then?
あ
Lyle has it. What? I mean, dog Lyle. The key's in his stomach. I told you we should rename him. This is way too confusing. Since we couldn't be sure who the werewolf was, everyone agreed Dog Lyle should hold it onto it. I'm the only one who can take it out. And nobody thought you might be the werewolf. Ha ha ha! Seriously? Sorry, I thought that was the part where I laugh. If I really were the wolf, I won't wait this long to kill you. You'll be dead. I pieced together a rough idea of the room based on what you'll describe. 2 more hours not to shift change. If you're tired, I can keep watch for a while. Really, it's no problem. Thanks, that's sweet of you. But there's no way I'm leaving you alone with this creep. You are always so harsh on Lyle, but somehow I feel like... Like what? Face froze when eyes landed on her. No, nothing, never mind. After that we all rest, nobody spoke, like we all silent agreed to keep our mouth shut. About an hour passed. Face squared sleep as she started nodding off. Lyle, no, don't. No matter how much you love your sister, eating her fallen hair as food is just too much. What kind of nightmare is that supposed to be? Hey, see, it's gone. Who else will you be talking to? Exactly. What are you saying? My sister, the least important person to me. Lying comes as natural to you as briefing. Yeah, guilt as charged. That wasn't a compliment. So why drag me in all of a sudden? Don't tell me is that again. Exactly.
何年も前に起きたあの孤児院の惨劇
Years
そ
ago,
の真相は一体何だったの
years ago, what really happened in the orphanage
どうし
massacre?
てたった一晩で私たちの世話をしてくれた院長や先生たちがみんな殺されてしまったの
What?
その話はもうしないって何度も言っただろう殺したのは
So she knows that we are lying about that.
本当のことを言いなさい
それが真実のすべてなんだ
じゃあ質問を変える何をすれば真実を吐く気になる
俺は
And then every snapped.
うわ
どうしたの
気持ち悪い気持ち悪い気持ち悪い気持ち悪い気持ち悪い
私は見えないんだから何が起きてるのか教えて
My arms, my legs, my limbs, they have turned into these hideous throbbing lumps of meat. I want to cut them off. Cut them off, cut them off, cut them off, cut them off. I just want to hack them off right now. Why won't it cut? Why the hell I can't chop through my own arms? It's the knife, it has to be the chamber of offering. There's another blade in there. Get all of yourself. I don't know what's happening to you, but clearly you are under the influence of a pathosync. You're right. I sat back, locking my eyes on her face, anything to keep from looking at the twisted mess below. So, what exactly happened? It's not just you, my body is wrapped too. They were normal, completely normal, and then suddenly they were these grotesque twitching lumps. I couldn't stop myself, I want them gone. Damn it! What now? I don't know how far this pathosync reached, but if it covers the whole cathedral, I see. She got it instantly. Then everyone is in danger. We can't stay here, I need to get to Lena, right now. Where would you like to go? Dining hall, we can select to go. They are cutting each other. Yes, I cut off my own hand. Hurry, give me the knife, it's my turn, I will cut off my arms and legs, come on. This is a damn living hell. I have to cut my off hands. Wait, how can I be a hell without hands? Alice clutched her ass, shaking like it could be rattled. She could rattle the point out. But I can't stay an idol with these disgusting lumps of flesh either. I must stay beautiful. I have to be someone to look up to. No matter what happens, I have to shine brighter than anyone. Knife in hand, she raised it towards her wrist. Wait, stop! Well, what are you doing here? This isn't the time. Shut your eyes now. What? What is just... The way to counter this Patoseki is in fact quite simple. The urge to cut yourself comes from seeing your own limbs. So if you can't stop yourself from looking, you'll be fine. You have your eyes open this whole time. Aren't you affected? Of course there's a problem. The urge is screaming in my head non-stop. One sleep I'll lock my own arms and legs off. But I can still hold it together. Because I got to protect Lena. If I lose my hands, how the hell can I stop her? If I lose my legs, how am I supposed to reach her? My will to protect is stronger than the urge to tear myself apart. As long as I got Lena in my heart, I'm unstoppable. You are more revolted than the Patosink itself, you see Scorn, and if I do lose it, it's fine. Why? Because I know you'll smack me back to my senses without holding back. By the way, why are you suddenly playing the hero? I'm no hero. That's what I said earlier. Don't take every word from this con man seriously, or it will break you sooner or later. You don't need a reason to help someone in trouble, do you? The more of us who make it out alive, the better. And the less chance Lena gets targeted. Besides, don't forget, I'll be crashing in on a reward for saving you later. Huh? Anyway, let's rescue. Let's move on. But with my eyes closed, I can't see anything. You really are helpless. Iris is blind, she can't take that job. So I'll hold your hand and lead the way instead. Relax, this current idol only needs to hang on to me. Then I'll leave it to you. What caught off my guard, Alice slipped her hand into mine without a fight. Alice, are you alright? If you feel sick, speak up. As an idle handshake events are part of the basics. I'm used to it. Funny, coming from you, your hands are still shaking like crazy. Given the situation we are in, of course it is. Don't lump me in with your lunatics. When I'm scared I shake, I don't want to be alone in a place like this. I'm just an ordinary girl. Hearing a famous idol say that she's just a normal girl, now that's weird. Okay, launch. Everyone is like that. You are here. Huh? That Patosink didn't hit this place. Everyone's limbs are still intact? Of course. Before they could start hacking themselves apart, I knocked them all out. He's amazing. With his eyes closed, bam bam bam, everyone dropped like flies. Nothing worth praising. The urge to mutilate radiates bloodlust. Even blind, I could track their movements. Whoever the wolf is, one thing is clear. They won't stand a chance against Silas. Let's hurry up on next spot. I can't take it anymore. Hack off my limbs already. You fools. I'm the great theft here. Hand over that knife before I make this ugly. Oh yeah, you picking a fight? You worthless fools dare to challenge me? Don't be deceived by a delicate frame. My friend here's a judo black belt. What does that have to do with you? Get him, boys! Honestly, this last mess I wanna get dragged into. Help! Somebody save me! I want to be beaten to death! Did I just hear someone scream for help? Strangely enough, while they were busy beating each other up, they forgot all about chopping off their limbs. Of course I could handle that myself, but thanks for stepping in, I'll say. But sure, I just saw you bawling for help a second. That's genius of a great tech, shed a few tears at the right moment and no one dares land the killing blow. Yeah, that's about the dumbest idea I ever heard. It's under control here, we should head to the next location. Count me in, I'll tag along. Things are getting dangerous, I'll go warn the others to stay sharp. Sure, it's scary the first time you face a Patosink like this, but close your eyes and the real threat isn't the Patosink itself, it's the one who wields it. You know who's behind it? I can't claim to know the Patosink true identity, but I know the name people whisper. The Dismemberer. Is that the Dismemberer? This culprit has already maimed or killed more than a dozen, and those are only confirmed cases. So many crimes have been committed, yet the culprit remains uncaught. Sometimes you can't even grasp how the deeds were carried out. Criminal mastermind more twisted than Jack the Ripper.
つまり
So what you're saying is the dismemberers Patosink user too? And that's not all. Most likely the culprit is hiding among the participants of the selection. These just get goers. Not only do they have the lead of logic to deal with, now the dismemberers among us too. Everyone cutting their hands. After a while, night weapons turn limbs into grotesque lumps of meat. Fire wore off. Too late for some, though dozens of believers are already hacked off arms and legs. The fall was a carpet of blood and severe flesh, hell made real. To prevent any further incidents, Silas guided everyone in the chamber of audience. Fortunately, everyone's limb remained intact. No one had been harmed by the Patosink. Len, are you okay? I'm fine, my eyes were shut down the whole time. I was quietly reciting praise of your
なる
greatness.
ほどな
Right, when you slip into that meditative state, it will last about 2 hours. This is a living hell.
へえ
Even your sibling bond, it is on kind of hell. No, I meant all the severe arms and legs lying around. It's horrific. I can't believe I just nodded off for a moment and something this awful happened. Who the hell thought it was a good idea to wheel Kotari in here like a live time bomb? I'm the one. Hyper requested everyone to be gathered. He said it was urgent and asked me to bring Kotari. Couldn't he just push itself? Fortunately, everyone made it out unarmed. I've gathered you all here today to reveal the truth behind this shocking and brutal case. Well, Master, you are amazing, solving the mystery before the murder even happens. Hey, don't praise me just yet. This kind of grand reveal, everyone gathered, waiting on my words. I've dreamed of these moments. Seriously, does this guy upper team is here only work for memorizing synthetic cliches? We all experienced that Patosink firsthand. It's every bit as deadly as Kotari's. My father once told me of crimes just like this. I'll share what I know. The one who unleashed it was, without a doubt, the Dismemberer. According to the records, the culprit is a pleasure killer, a serial murderer who kills solely for enjoyment. Ugh. And at every crime scene, the Dismemberer always leaves behind the same thing, a murder marking. What's that? At every scene, the Dismemberer leaves the same words and the same symbols.
まず手を奪うついで足を削ぐ手足を持って世に示し男子はお前の生を刈り取る
That's horrifying! A twisted warning, a step-by-step proclamation. First, the Dismemberer severs the victim's hand, draws the missing hand symbol in blood, and writes the words first the hands. Then they return to the same victim, now already handless, sever their legs, draw the missing limbs, symbol right next legs. Most victims bleed out or end their own lives at this stage. And even if they survive, this member in event comes back to end them. So they tear someone apart in 3 stages, right? Yes. Dismember. Murder markings. That really does sound like something a crazy thrill killer will do. To avoid resist, Dismember typically targets the severely ill or those physically impaired. But there is one detail in the case that's strange and hard to understand. Every single victim died with a satisfied smile on their face, as if being killed by Dismember were a perverse kind of salvation. Dismember madness was beyond reason and shut everyone up. Wait, so this Dismemberer guy is the werewolf this round? Not necessarily, we shouldn't jump to conclusions. Killing believers doesn't affect selection, nor does it trigger punishment. So maybe activate Patosei to make people sever their limbs was just Dismember's way of satisfying their murderous desires. Parents don't harm each other. Why do humans kill their own kind? Well, that's actually a really good question. But what's the connection between Dismember and the Patosink we just witnessed? Near the Dismember past crime scenes, there were indeed numerous cases of people severing their own limbs under Patosink influence. Therefore, we can deduce that Dismember is a Patosink user. With all those historic records, surely you must know that it's our armed Patosink by now? alien limb syndrome. Those afflicted feel their own limbs are repulsive, overwhelmed by an uncontrollable urge to cut them off, which is why this pathosync is known as limb severance. Once infected, you are consumed by the impulse to amputate. Those grotesque lumps of flesh we just saw, most like a visual manifestation of that very compulsion. You sure seem well informed about this memory. After all, memory is not only talent I can truly boast about. My master is amazing, his whole body has just one redeeming feature. The rest is all no good. If that's really how this memory sees the world, then no wonder they want to chop off everybody's limb. It really felt like hell itself. But here's what bugs me. Why stick to this old 3-stage murder routine? No one knows, perhaps it stems from a twisted aesthetic of their own. Still, doesn't that seem strange? This memorable pattern is just cut hands, severe low legs and kill. Exactly. Then after the hands are gone, the victim should know what's next, losing their legs and then their life. Why not prepare for it? Of course. And in fact, some cases it end after the first or second stage, but most of the victims still end up dead. It strikes without warning and disappears without trace. No one can catch him, no leads, nothing. If this isn't work of a criminal mastermind, then there is one conclusion. Something beyond human. A being who says to rip human limbs, whether out of sadistic pleasure or for some greater purpose. The Dismemberer. A demon who severs human limbs. Once Harris finished talking about Dismemberer, the room went dead silent. Sure, sticking together felt safer, but if Kotai Sync went off again, we'll all be wiped out in one go. Everyone was afraid of that. I saw my idol shatter, I wandered back into the lounge. Maybe nobody wants to risk being alone, easy prey for the werewolf, so a few other guys are here too. Ever since we stepped into this cathedral, it's been one thing after another, even I was running out of steam. I barely sat down before Donis hit me, and I nodded off. I don't know how long I was out. Hey, everyone hurry! What happened? Anyone? Just hurry! Face found the shout pull us up, and we rushed to the scene. Up till then, part of me still doubted the Dismemberer. Maybe it was just someone else in this divine section with similar pathosync, but the real scene in front of me wiped that thought clean. It was all real. The symbols? The symbol in there? Ugh! You okay? You gone pale as shit. I'm fine, someone help me. I want to get this woman into the infirmary. What does it matter? She's just one of their believers. Since we saw her, we have to help, no matter who she is. Fine, I don't get, but I'll help. Thank you. Of course I wanted to dump all the work just to show. With everyone helping out, we all injured believer into the infirmary. Leave her here, I shall move her to a bed and administer the most basic care. Even if she's not one of your believers, of course it's my duty to safeguard the health of all seeds of God throughout divine selection, provided it does not interfere with the werewolf design. Then we'll trust her to your care. Fine, my back's not built for this kind of heavy lifting. Still, judging from the wound, her hands were only cut off recently, they might still reattachable. Yet none of you found the severe hands at the scene. Yeah, we searched everywhere, nothing. And that's not all. When the limbs severe pathosync manifests, so many logic believers were compelled to amputate themselves. The majority of those severe limbs have since vanished, as if the Dismemberer had devoured them. Missing limbs. To keep from disturbing him, we stepped back outside our regrouped. That family method, no doubt about this Dismemberer is hiding among us. Something about this still doesn't add up. Even if we went back to the scene, it wouldn't help. We already disturbed it when we tried to save her. Well, I thought this might happen, so I took a picture before we moved it. Well done, you got the makings of a great dev assistant. Once you are out of here, how about working by my side? And what about me? Relax. I'll make sure to fire you with style and dignity. I can't afford two assists anyway. One of these days his honesty is gonna snap back Hildy. Honestly, I was half hoping Elian will be the werewolf this round. Anyway, let's take a look at that crime scene photo. Please select the suspicious area in the photo. He says first the ants. That's the phrase he always leaves during the first stage of his killings. So the next step will be severing this person's lower legs. If it's dismembered, then yes, that's what comes next. Please select the suspicious area in the photo. It's not this. Can I move? No, right. The suspicious area. There are deep marks here, like something grounded the floor. You think this man bites people? These things. I thought this was only because this red thing in here. Because he say this. So, okay. Or eats them. There doesn't seem to be any records of that in previous case. That does remind me. During the case of limb severance earlier, some believers sever arms or lower legs at those same bite marks. What if one who struck wasn't dismembered at all? Or maybe they just developed a taste for flesh.
Huh?
Don't make it sound like they used to be a vegetarian. Bite marks. In here, in the face, in here. Because we see two. Okay. What more? Because we see in here in the face the bite marks. There are deep marks here, like something gnawed the floor. Okay, this is same.
Huh?
It's not the legs. What can be different? Because it's not this. And it's not pointed to the legs. Or maybe it can be in here, no. Not this. What can it be? Please cite space area in the photo. Not this. Because I thought it could be this. What can be different? The ear, no. The symbol, no. Like there is blood, so nothing different. This thing. The lip, no. Not the neck. What? Please select the suspicious area in the photo. What suspicious area?
Ah.
And now I'll mark off the very crimes. More mark that change with each stage of the killings. In second phase, sketch change. This time not just the ants, but the legs are crossed too. So, but in here, so only because of this. Ugh. It feels like death is creepy close step by step. No wonder most victims end up taking their own lives before the end. It's just too terrifying. Only because of that, okay. There's no sign to murder, yeah, but severe hand is missing too. And that's not even the strangest part. Strange how? Why would this Mara attack the believers? So what? The dismemberers, the werewolf, those killing believers even count towards a win condition? No, that's not the truth of it. The only path to victory for a werewolf is to slay the other participants without being discovered. The whole killing believers bring any benefit at all? There's no benefit to be gained. Worse than that, it's a huge risk. They could get spotted or leave behind a clue that outs them as the dismemberer. Have we already made this sufficient clear? Neither I nor the believer shall intervene in this selection. If the werewolf killed someone right in front of you, you'll just stand there and do nothing? That question holds no meaning. Whatever we may see or hear, nothing shall be disclosed. Even should the werewolf seek to kill us, we shall offer no resistance. Just like NPCs in a game. That is correct. But people aren't machines, they have feelings, emotions. When death is staring you in the face, can you really stay that calm? In due time you shall witness it for yourselves. What that's supposed to mean? Lena, shut your eyes, now! Has limb surveillance activated again? Yeah, looks that way. Is the memory nearby? Don't worry, I'll keep everyone safe. Darkness pressed in, everyone's teeth bracing for next nightmare. Okay, I don't understand this in Chinese. Everything's back to normal? Exactly. I counted with my pulse, but the battle sync was active for about 8 to 10 seconds. It only lasted a few seconds, so what the hell was this mirror trying to do? Ah! What happened? That scream, it came from the infirmary. Come on, let's check it out. A cold wave of dread hit me hard. What I didn't see coming was that this mirror already crossed the line into something no human mind could make sense of. The legs. No way! Her lower legs, they have been severed. Where's the proxy saint? Someone save her! I shall not save her. She's already dead, she bled out. Cause of believer's death. Don't be sad, this was her choice. But how? How did this even happen? Isn't there only one door to this room? That's correct, this chamber has but a single entrance. And we are standing right outside it. There's no way this member could have got in without us noticing. No, there was a clear opening just now, more than enough time for them to sleep inside. When could this member have entered the infirmary? When scream was heard? When could this member have entered the infirmary? When Hyper got kicked? No. During... was during this, okay. I was like, what is that? But okay, I know. But that only lasted about 10 seconds. How could this member sever her lower legs and leave the marking in such short time? Indeed, it doesn't seem impossible. Even if they somehow pull it off, how did this member get out of the room afterward? That takes me back to the first round murder. You mean this member was hiding inside this room the whole time? Let's search this room just to be sure. Okay, but I don't want to spoil a lot of the game. I'm gonna be honest, I don't want, because I like it. I go back to my menu and let's lower only the volume, the music. Okay. I like it, but I don't want to spoil a lot because it's, oh, you can say it's chapter 2, you don't know how many chapters it is, but yes, but it's spoiling a little bit already the story, because maybe you're gonna be able to see who is the murder in that one and that round, so I don't want to spoil a lot, but it's like, I like it. I like Phoenix Wright, I play a lot of Phoenix Wright, even when it came to PC. But I played when it came out on Game Boy Advance. I was a big fan of that game. Even if it was hard, I was a big fan. And when it came to PC, it was even better because you could save. And in Game Boy Advance you couldn't save, you need to repeat a lot of times. I was a big fan. In this one I didn't know very well how it was. I knew it was a little bit like Phoenix Wright. And now I see that is Phoenix Wright. Yes, you can say, but isn't the best to play story mode? I'll say like story mode is like, if you want to see only the story, you go for story mode. And it's like the easy mode, right? Let's say like that. If you want the experience of Phoenix Wright, you play detective mode. You need to find clues, you have a limit time, right, to guess what is if you do objection or not. The story is fucking amazing, of course. It's like Among Us, let's say like that. It's like Among Us. You need to be careful with the murder. If you have if you know it is, you press. In here it's like Among Us with Phoenix Wright together. The art style, awesome, and the animation when it's like cutscenes, very cool. The only thing that I will change on the game is first graphic settings in here. Don't put this. Put like normal, high, and low. That's the best thing to do. And then it's like when you are passing that scenes that characters talk, certain parts are so fast that the player can't even read. So make like when that text is passing, don't pass automatically. Let the play to press. Let the play be the play to press to if you want to advance or not. Let the play do that. Don't make it like automatically, because it's so fast the play can't even read. But overall, very, very, very good demo to play, and like comes out next year because I understand why. It's gonna be big. They need to make a lot of things on the game too, because you can see it's gonna be Phoenix Wright. You need to put a lot of clues, everything to work together. So, but like fucking amazing, fucking amazing. It's the only thing that I have to say. If you are if you like what you saw, you can download the demo on Steam. It's already available. Don't forget, you need to be you need to like visual novel and Phoenix Wright. If you don't like one of them, maybe can be hard for you to play, but you have the story mode, so that can help you to play. It's all about you, but I'll say give it a shot, the demo, try it for yourself, and if you like it, wishlist on Steam, because it helps the developer and the game to get more recognition on the visibility on Steam. So it's all about you. Then you have to decide if you want to give it a shot or not on the demo. I'll recommend to give it a shot at least. So hope you guys enjoy it, and see you guys next time.